What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. We are a weekly VR talk show that airs live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where we broadcast live simultaneously to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and the multiverse when everything is working in our favor. Who the hell knows if that's tonight or not, but we are hoping so. But if you cannot catch us live, you can always catch us afterwards on your favorite podcast platform. But you guys know the deal. If you don't catch us live, you can't win anything. And Todd, I think we're giving away like so much crap tonight. It's not even funny. It's going to take us an hour just to give stuff away.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy. But before you say anything, let me introduce my friend from the great Canadian Northwest, the man who rides a moose to work every day just to save the environment. Thank you, Todd. Todd Jackson, what is going on?
Diddly. I am doing fan-freaking-tastic. Yeah, and you're right. We have so many things to give away today. Like it's a big show, though, right? Like this is an important show.
Happy anniversary, man.
I know. I can't believe 52 weeks, man.
We've been married for 52 weeks.
I know.
Did you get me?
Like my work wife.
What'd you get me, bro?
What'd you get me, man? Come on. All right, you can bring it out. I know you got me something nice. Bring it out.
Seriously, congratulations, 1 year, man. That's it's a cool feat, and we'll talk more about the 1 year show anniversary later. But yeah, 52 weeks, and it's been a blast. It's been a lot of fun, and I couldn't and wouldn't want to do it without you, and Dee as well, which we'll bring on Dee here in a little bit and say hi. But let's move. We have a guest who's going to come on. We have an amazing guest going to come on. Mateo 311 is here. And I don't want to keep him waiting too long. So let's just go right into talking to the chat real quick. We'll tease games, and then we'll get Mateo in here. Let's just say real quick to our friends who we couldn't do this show without, the amazing community that we have. Let's say hello to, all the way at the top, Kyle. Labyrinth's movie is about Bowie's bulge kitching. It's a nice name, bro. I love it.
Nice name.
VR Spry Guy is here. Ryan Brandon. Ben German is here. He says, hi, just got me a Quest 2. Any games y'all recommend? Yeah, I would go to Mateo 311 website. He's got 6 years of games ranked for the Quest platform. So yeah,
if you can't find something there,
he's got 2 videos there, man. So Todd will link you his YouTube in a minute, and that's the best place to go. Rob Perry, how you doing? Traveling Man is here. App J, let's see. Mike Newton is here. Troy Gillis says, evening, folks. What's up, Troy? Another key being given away by our buddy Troy Gillis tonight. Donated to us by Troy Gillis. Really, really awesome. Michelle B is here. We may have a little surprise from Michelle B coming up later in the show.
I think so.
Hang in there, Michelle B. We might have a little surprise
around,
for you. Yeah. Bluebell is here. Let's see. Who else do we got? Chris Oakes. What is up, Chris? How you doing? Ryan Brandon, I'm not sure if I said, the Academy of Language and Therapy and Life Coaching is here. They say aloha. Let's see, who else do we got? Hendrix Toy is here. Welcome back, everyone. Karina Stimson, what is up, Karina? How are you doing? It was awesome hanging out with you the other night when Todd stood us up. It was a fun night in our show prep meeting. But yeah, it was cool hanging out with you. Hussein X is here. ChinaTown Dee is here, as always. And we got some Amber Manzer is here. Denise Detlaff is over in Facebook. Cast of thousands. We got 40 people watching already. Let's keep it going and growing, guys. And
we are everywhere. We are on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. It's all working. The stars have aligned. The planets are aligned. It's a fantastic day.
It's because Mateo's here. Otherwise, we'd be shit. We'd be shit out of luck. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. That's the only reason. Let's get this out of the way and let's say hello to Mateo 311. What is up, my friend? How are you doing, man?
I gotta say that intro music was awesome.
Oh, it's so good, right?
It just gets us bopping.
Yeah. If you guys were able to clip me out, you guys would have saw I was just.
We can see you. We can see you on the side. Yeah.
Nice.
You were.
We should have recorded it, Todd.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah.
That's funny. Too funny. I did. So we had a couple new members that just joined the YouTube membership, and thank you to who was it? It was Chris Oakes, man, just became a member. Thank you very much for becoming a supporter on YouTube, Chris, and 4 months of support for Mr. Tasselhoff. Thanks to you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very
much. Yeah, hell yeah. Mateo, thanks for coming in, man. And you were super nice. We had some scheduling issues. I had to kind of change things
Bump you.
a bit because I was away last week, and
It's all good. I'm
yeah,
very understanding.
You are.
Not for anybody else, though.
yeah. No, you seriously would too. You're like, dude, he's like, we'll make it work. Don't worry, we'll make it work.
As long as my kids are sleeping, that was my issue.
Right.
That's everybody's issue.
Right. I was gonna say I shipped mine off to summer camp this week, so I'm good.
Nice. Todd had COVID, and then he shipped his kids away. See you later.
Thank God. I got to just deal with it by myself.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Well, let's tease real quick before we get into Mateo and what's going on with him. We've got a ton of stuff to give away tonight, Todd. We're going to give away a key to Kayak VR, and we're also going to give away a peripheral that MrTass has made as a paddle attachment for your controllers, so you can actually, it's like a kayak paddle, and you can use it for Kayak VR. And he's donated one of those to give away with it. So nice little package we're going to have for that. We've got Warplanes Battles Over Pacific, because we're going to talk a little bit about that later, because it's coming out of App Lab and going to the Quest Store finally. Should have probably been there from the beginning.
Right.
But we have a key to Moss Book 1 to give away, and then we have a donated key to Moss Book 2 to give away by Troy Gillis. You're awesome, man. And we got a key to Real VR Fishing to give away. We have a key to Nock to give away, donated by, who donated it? Was it Alex Kubikow or Chris Lebrecki? One of those two, I think. Yeah, I don't remember exactly who, but thank you guys for donating that. And then we have a key from Garage Collective donated for tonight to give away to Shock Troopers. One of those.
Yep.
One of those two. But yeah, so it's going to be a fun night. We've got a couple other things too. I think I'm going to surprise a little bit later in the show, but that's the games we're going to give away anyway. So, but yeah, hang in there with us for later. We're going to do some giveaways and yeah, that'll be fun. And comment, guys, so you guys know the deal. You have to comment. If you comment, you're automatically entered into the drawing. D is in the wings, taking care of the wheel, and we'll spin that wheel later, and we'll be able to pass some goodness out to some people in the community. So that's what we're looking for. But Mateo, awesome to have you, man, here. I really appreciate it. We've been wanting to do this for a long time, and you're super interesting. And I really wanted to kind of like get to know you and your story a little bit. And we've actually never had a chance to meet or really interact a lot, so I thought this was a good chance to do it.
Yeah, no, I love doing this. This is easy for me because it's not no work, and I just love talking about VR. So yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
I know it's fun too, right? When you can actually be on somebody else's show, you just kind of come in and go,
Yep.
"Yeah, let's talk VR
Yeah.
and get it done." That's why Gamertag, I guarantee, Todd, that's why Gamertag loves doing reality bites with us.
I think so.
We
He
do
doesn't
a
have to
show.
do anything.
Yeah, we do
He just
a
sits there
show
and
at
loves to
Gamertag
talk.
twice a month on Saturday afternoons, and he
Yeah.
just comes in and he just shoot the shit and say whatever he wants to say, and then he's like, "I'm out. See you
We
guys
talked
later."
for 2 hours, and then
Yeah.
it's so much fun.
I mean, especially these days, I mean, COVID's kind of at its end, but we haven't had social interactions, so this is how we interact now. Plus, in your normal day-to-day life, you don't run into people with the same VR interests, gaming interests, and stuff that you can just sit there and geek out with. So this is an amazing escape.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
funny. I was
so
just
true.
thinking about this the other day. It's still, VR is so still young. I mean, it's getting bigger, but it's still super young to the point where, like, in my real life, I don't know anybody here that's close to me that is a VR fan that I could even talk to or hang out with. And pretty much anybody that I interact with in VR doesn't live anywhere near me, and we just interact. Oh, like Roots or Wes. I've never met these guys, but we talk. Todd. I've actually never met Todd, but we talk probably 3 times a day. So it's
Yep.
funny how that is, and VR is just, it brings people together, I guess.
Absolutely. I mean, I talk to all my VR friends and fellow content creators actually a lot more than all the friends I grew up with these days. Like
Yeah,
Soul
it's great.
Fox, Eric for President. I talk to these guys kind of like daily.
Yeah, it's awesome. It kind of takes over your life a little bit too,
Yeah,
right? It just
for
like
sure.
kind of becomes exactly who you are. It's almost becomes a part of who you are, I guess.
We
Yeah.
kind of also get each other, like that's the whole thing. That's when you
Yeah.
That's what
share
makes it so
those
easy, right?
interests,
Yeah.
and we're in the trenches together, kind of working
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
same stuff.
You can commiserate over that video that you
Yeah.
thought was going to do really, really good, and it just completely shit the bed.
Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
No,
oh
we could
my
all relate to
God.
that. Or like OBS exploding,
Oh,
Over and
stuff
over
like that.
again.
We,
Yeah.
we know the pain,
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yep, for sure. So tell us a little bit about you, man. Tell us a little bit about you, and as much as you or as little as you want about your backstory. Tell us how you kind of came to be doing what you're doing now.
Sure. So I've always had a tech background. I've always been a gamer. I found, I had like a PC aptitude, when I was like 10, 11, 12. My dad noticed that, actually it was really hard for him to, save up the money to buy me a computer, stuff like that. So he encouraged that. I have to thank him for that for sure. So he encouraged that, tech side of me throughout my whole life. It was my career, it was everything I did, but always loved gaming. The whole YouTube started with, well, like VR, I fell in love with instantly. So when the Vive first came out, I bought it instantly, no reviews, nothing. Pre-ordered, got it. And that was a big expense. And
Hell yeah.
it was literally the first thing I set up in this house. I bought this house right around the same time. Literally the first thing I brought in this house and set up was VR. So the house was still under construction of, upstairs. I set up VR, got it working. I was blown away. I went upstairs to the people doing construction. I was like, "Hey,
You
random
gotta
people,
try this.
come downstairs." I
Come
swear,
see
I'm
this.
not making this up.
That's awesome.
And they're like, "What is going on?" And that's just the demo. That's Valve's demo for like introducing the VR, and everyone's like crapping their pants. So I was sold. I was a believer. But then I was always like, VR, had massive lulls back in the day where you'd go months without a game, nothing.
Yeah.
So I was always watching YouTube channels like, VR 365 and Ben Plays VR and kind of like looking for information, stuff like that. And then I remodeled this basement. I had flood damage, remodeled it, made it
Oh, wow.
cool. At least I think it's pretty cool. There's a little bit more view there.
Yeah, we
But
love the door.
you
The
know,
doors on your like closet. Is it your closet right there? That's on your left.
yeah,
or-
that's a side story. I can get to that in a second.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, so I remodeled down here and I just made a video about it and I was like, "Oh, that was pretty cool. You know what? I think I want to do YouTube videos and I'll make them about VR cuz I love VR and I love games and I could talk about that crap all day long." And I made really bad videos for about 6 months.
6 months. That's it. How dare
Yeah,
you?
and got like almost no followers and then like kind of started to get into the groove. And I just right now like I started making videos that I used to look for. Videos that, like what I was always looking for. So I want to inform people a little bit. I want to entertain people. Yeah, and I just want to make videos I enjoy making. And 3 years later, here I am.
Yeah, and I love that. That one of my favorite parts about your channel is your news that you do. I mean, you do a great job with kind of informing people, of what's going on and what your take is on everything. And you have a really, really cool, interesting take on it, and people love listening to it. But
And I love how you do it so fast. Like it's not a 45-minute video every week. It's quick. It's
That's
to the
the
point.
New Yorker in me. That's
Yeah,
all that
no,
is.
it's good. I like it.
Absolutely, lots of coffee and
Yeah.
moving right along.
Talk fast. Yeah.
Well, I mean, also this day and age, attention span is 30 seconds. So I change topics every 30 seconds and hook you right back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Oh, wait, don't go anywhere. There's another story.
Yeah, I got something else for you. Hang on.
Sound bites. Sound bites.
VR Spry Guy says Mateo does a great job of getting info out there in a short time. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Cool.
That's
I'm
what you
doing
have
something
to
right,
do.
I guess.
Now, is this a full-time gig for you now?
Kind of. So in May, I left my job. I was losing my mind. It was interrupting my family life. I was pulling out my hair. I was getting gray faster. So it just wasn't working out. And then, I ran some numbers and said, "How are we doing financially?" And I've been positioning myself for years to just quit my job, to just quit. So, I had a whole bunch of company stock and stuff because I've been working in tech for 25 years.
Nice.
So I was able to use that money, position us, pad us in case anything happens. And we're doing okay. So I'm like the house dad and, you know, full-time YouTuber. It's not full-time. I don't put full-time hours into it, not even close. I spend a lot of time with my kids. I do all the cooking and stuff like that for the house. So the kid gets sick, I'm the one picking the kid up. So and then I do some consulting on the side for, if I want to gain some extra money, I'll do some IT consulting. But it's sort of full-time, not.
But it's kind of nice though because it sounds like you're enjoying that part of it though. I mean,
I am
sometimes if you
enjoying
do
it.
yeah.
I found what I was missing for a long time, and that was balance. You know, a lot of content creators burn themselves out. And then if you are dependent on it, you know, to survive paycheck to paycheck, it's scary. It's really scary. You know, your CPM on YouTube does this, sponsors
Yeah.
drop in and out, stuff like that. So it's scary. And I that's why, like, for years, I've been positioning myself so that I can do this and not be afraid.
Yeah, because in that initial jump too. I mean, like with that initial, when you actually take and you quit that job, man, that
Yeah.
initial step is so hard to take. But
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I could have done it for a while, and yeah, I would kept seeing a financial advisor and, you know, getting everything in order, but I just felt like irresponsible. Like, I would be like, I don't know, like a deadbeat dad if I left a lucrative job. But you know something? I didn't need that extra money. You know, there's an amount of money you need to keep your family healthy and happy, and then there's extra. But if the extra takes away from your life, what is the point? And I
Right.
was always burnt out, you know, strung out, grumpy, no time for my family. I was always like, how am I going to get my video out? Kind of like half-assing a video, like really just stressed all the time. And it just wasn't healthy. Something had to give.
yeah, I mean, when you're talking about your family, I mean, it's a big part of it because
Absolutely.
it's so they're the easiest ones because you assume they're going to understand. So they're the easiest ones to always overlook,
Yeah.
and and they always want to try and support you, so they'll give as much as they can give until they don't want to give anymore, or where you don't want to give anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I see exactly what you're talking about. Where sometimes you have to make decisions to keep yourself healthy and your family healthy.
Yeah. But I don't know if it says how much I hated my job or how much I love VR that I left one
Right.
for the other. I'm not
They're
sure which one
those are
is
pretty
true.
close, those things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're both pretty
Hey, they
close.
kind of equate, right?
Yeah.
I've been in tech for 28 years now, and
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Then we have
You
war
should quit.
stories on that too.
Todd, quit
Yeah.
your job
I could
tomorrow.
spend
Come on,
hours
let's
talking
go.
about that.
Yeah. No, my exit interview was fun. Like, I'm like, oh, you want to have an exit interview with me? Let's
That should be
go.
fun.
I'm ready. I'm going to the VR. I can give $2 now. Let's go.
They're like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, we only need like half an hour of your time. No, 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 no. I got all day for you. Buckle up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's just say how a couple more people have dropped in the chat. Polish Hammer is here. Haven't seen Polish Hammer in a little while, man. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. We got Hack the Game Cat is here. Dark Angel is here. Hussein X. Alex VR is here. Says cool people in
Hi,
chat.
buddy.
Hell yeah. So I happened to just catch, like, I don't know, it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was happened to be just a video that popped up in my feed. It was Alex and Skiva's Between Realities with you in the studio. It
Yeah, I
was
was
so
there.
freaking cool, man, to have you to
They
have
put
you
me
in their
under a green
studio.
screen.
Now,
It was
how did
not.
that
It
work
wasn't
out?
the
You just happened,
spaceship. It was just the green screen.
no, it
Yeah.
was a real spaceship. How dare you, Todd? You can't break that
No,
fourth
I
wall,
saw
bro.
pictures of the green screen.
No, no, the spaceship was real, but I was under a green screen.
Right.
Yeah, because their teleporter wasn't working, so they
Right.
just used that.
Alex forgot to pay the bill again.
So
Yeah.
how did that work out? You're just on vacation out there, or did you go out there for a purpose?
Yeah, so you know, every once in a while, my wife is just like, "Hey, let's look for random vacation spots," and she's like, "Ever want to go to Arizona?" I'm like, "Cool." And then when we're planning it, I'm like, "Wait, I know 2 guys in Arizona." So I'm
Hell
like,
yeah, you do.
Where do you guys live?" They sent me their address, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in May." And
Super
I actually
cool.
went out to dinner with Alex and his lovely wife. I don't know how he pulled that off, but anyway.
Seriously.
Um, But no, we went out to dinner. It was a really good time. You know, great people, super nice. And yeah, we hung out. We went back to their place. It was really cool.
Yeah, super cool guys, Alex and Steven. It's funny, we were just talking. I was telling you guys right before I just booked my flights. I'm headed out there next week.
Yeah, you're gonna melt.
Yeah, I'm gonna melt. It's gonna be crazy. I told those guys, I'm like, we're either gonna go from car to venue or hotel. That's it.
Yeah.
We're
What
not
are you
doing
going out
anything
there for?
outside. So Alex and Skiba do like they're doing like a show out there. I think it's called like
Shit, I'm jealous.
ready up or something like that. There's a venue it's at the Phoenix Convention Center.
Ready my ass up. I'm jealous.
Yeah, hell yeah, you should come. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And it's the game on. It's a game on.
Game on
Expo.
Expo.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. So they have like a booth, man, and Alex and Skiba do a ton of work for this to try and show VR. That's the whole idea with Alex and Skiba, man. They are such ambassadors of
Oh my
VR.
god. They're absolutely amazing, and they're everywhere, and yeah, they're amazing. And you see Alex, he'll just be throwing a microphone in someone's face at all these places.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh yeah, they're so good. And I was at VRTO with them last week in Toronto for the VRT
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
show, and Skiba had said, oh, we're going to be so busy next week. We got that Game On Expo, and they take time and they take a lot of time to set this thing up. They go to get sponsors to get headsets and stuff, and they have a booth there, and they're just there to show VR off, man. They put their own
Freaking
time and
awesome.
money into this, and
I'm jealous.
yeah,
I'm
It's cool.
jealous.
Yeah.
They got to come. You guys, everybody's got to come to PAX East because that's the only one I consistently make it to because it's, hop, skip, and jump for me.
yeah, it's
So,
only about an hour from me. I can make it to the PAX East in about an hour and a half. I had passes for it. I had press pass for it this year, but I happened to be in Florida on vacation. So
PAX East is a good time. This year, the VR representation sucked because they normally
really?
actually have a big gaming area.
Oh,
For
really?
like 60 to like 100, VR sets kind of going. But due to COVID, they
Right.
didn't open it back up this year. So I asked it. They
Uh,
said maybe next year.
Be
We're going to
good.
PAX West this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll definitely go to PAX East next year too.
Yeah.
just 'cause
Nice.
It's such a PAX is a good show, and PAX West. I'm already getting messages from a ton of VR companies that are definitely going to be at PAX West.
I
So.
got my tickets, but I don't think I'm gonna make it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's a bummer. That would be cool if we could hook up,
Yeah.
hang out.
yeah. PAX East
But,
is in Boston. Someone already answered.
Yeah, it's in Boston. It's only about an hour and a half drive for me, which is
Oh, it's
awesome.
only 7.5 hour, 8-hour flight for me.
Oh, that's it. That's not
Yeah, you're good. What are you worried about?
Boston.
Hey, we got a new face over in Facebook. I just want to say hi to D Grant. Hey, D Grant, thank you for finding us over there on Facebook, and thanks for hanging out. And you can catch us here live every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And we have a lot of fun, and we have amazing guests like Mateo that come in and see us. But so yeah, I mean that's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to go see the ship. Make a visit over to Skiva's ship, and maybe we'll launch something up or do something.
Funny story about Skiva that some people don't know, but he is part ogre.
Oh, he's huge, dude.
Just like Harry Potter. He is
huge.
part ogre. It is fully confirmed. Or hill
Yeah.
giant, something in that bloodline.
Oh man,
so
I love
true.
it. And I'm 6'4", and
goodness.
I get next to him, and I'm like, I feel tiny.
You look
I'm
like you look tiny.
In his apartment, his head was practically scraping the ceiling. I was like, dude, if you get excited and jump, you're gonna knock yourself out.
Yeah, exactly. I always say though, as big as he is, that's as big as his heart is, because that dude is
Yeah,
like
it's a
has a
teddy
huge
bear.
heart, man. Yeah, he's such a good guy, man. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that next week, and we'll have some reports for everybody from out there. It'll be fun. So
That would be fun. We had them on our show a few months back, and then we did Eric and I did Between Realities maybe a month ago,
Oh, nice.
and that was super fun.
Yeah. No, they're great. They're great to be on their show.
it's just nice when you get people together that hang out. Like I was watching a little bit of your interview there, and just it was like three guys just hanging out talking VR. You know what I
It
mean?
was. I mean,
Yeah.
just three buds
Yeah,
talking about VR.
yeah, that's what makes it good, man. It's
Yeah.
that's why I love the VR community. It's like people just get together, and just like anybody in chat, if I live stream or something, I can get in there. I can talk to anybody as long as we're talking about VR, even talking about anything except politics. We don't talk about politics or religion ever.
Yeah, or kids in VR. Yeah, don't talk about that either.
Or kids
Yeah.
in VR. Yeah,
I mean, yeah. Let's just avoid it. There's just no winning.
There's no
yeah,
winning. Yeah,
Absolutely not.
that's funny.
So
Yeah, Bill-
let's get back to you a little bit. So what kind of content do you like to produce? Like like you do your news
Yeah.
segment, but you do a lot of like compilation videos.
Yep.
Like what like if you had a choice and it wasn't like, I mean, because we all have to like cater to what people want to see. We have to cater to the algorithm. But if you had your choice, what would you be making?
Well, I mean, like I mentioned, I'm kind of trying to find that, right area of content I enjoy making and content that will perform well. I don't like to chase the algorithm. I don't like to be, this SEOs, searching all to maximize output. I mean, it helps, If you're doing this full time, you really should be spending the extra time for the benefit. But I do really want to fall into like producing content that I genuinely enjoy making, and that I think people will also enjoy watching. I've fallen into like 3 separate groups. I do a Monday news segment, which is, like 60% the games that are releasing, what happened last week, stories that you probably want to know of. Like there'll be the VR chat fiasco, I'll
Right.
be talking about Monday, stuff like that. And then I'll just be like, at the end, there'll probably be like a 2 to 3 minute segment, which is more opinion based on a bigger topic. And that'll probably be like this week will probably be like the price jump of the Quest 2. You know, what does that mean? Why did it happen? This is unheard of, yada, yada, yada. So I'll probably spend that, like 2 minutes on that in the news on Monday. Then now that I have a little bit more free time, I do game coverage. It was really rare for me to do game coverage because there was just no bang for the buck there. I have to finish a game because I personally finish all my games before I review them.
Oh,
So
really? You actually play through the entire
Wow.
game? Good for
That's
you,
yes,
cool.
man. That's
yes.
Good
fucking
for you.
awesome, though. That's a
It's
ton of
That's
work, but yeah.
crazy
sometimes
amount of work.
painful. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
that's why, that's why, like some people cover every single game. I'll cover ones that I only know I'm interested in. Maybe if I'm like, oh, well, there's a wild card, I'll try it out. If I don't make it through, I don't make a video. Or maybe I'll do like a first impressions, or maybe, I'll just be like, hey, I made it 80% of this through this game. I don't think the ending, because this isn't a story driven, title, I don't think the ending would change my opinion. But it's
Right.
very rare that I didn't finish the game before I put my opinion up. And then when I do compilations of reviews, I will rescore my games over time.
Right.
But yeah, so now I do game coverage, and the main reason for game coverage is it really helps me interact with developers more, which is a really fun relationship to have. And then you get access to more sponsored content, which you definitely need. If you're full time ish, you definitely need that extra money. You can't survive off ad revenue
Right.
because again, it's nutty and whatever. And then I do, like we said, the list, the compilations of like what are the best Quest games or what are the best games overall, or I do once a year. I rank every single game I own, which is probably too big next year.
Yeah, right.
Because it's like 200 titles at this point, and even if I only spend 30 seconds on each title, that is 100 minutes.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
I was looking at these videos. I mean, I look at them all the time, but just even they grow like constantly. Like I thought I just looked at one the other day, and it's I like. Do you ever look at like the numbers? You ever see like one of those videos and go, "Oh my god, there was like 3,000 views today," or
the first few times it happens, you're like, what? Like the first video I think that ever took off for me was 5 years of VR games ranked.
right.
Right.
And it took off 3 months after the video was released. A lot of times,
Wow.
especially
That's
like
weird
news
too, hey?
videos die out because they're not popular. But
Right.
that video, like VR got a little bit more popular. People it got, ranked high in search. And then all of a sudden, 3 months later, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. This video got 2,000 views yesterday. This video is 3 months old. And then the
Yeah.
next day, this video got 7,000 views. And then it's trending at like, 10,000, 12,000 views a day. And you're like,
Holy crap.
yeah, you're just like,
Yeah.
like, and the first few times that happens, you really notice. Then when it happens a few more times, like anything else, you're desensitized to it.
Right.
Like the one thing though that happens to a lot of people is they get the high, like, they enjoy the high, but
And
but
low.
then, like a drug, you need more and more to appreciate it.
Mhm.
And the lows hit people harder and harder. So I've done a decent job of not letting the lows get to me. I know they're gonna happen. Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw, whatever the case may be. But there'll be a video I'm really excited about. I'm like, this is a good one, and it just
Mhm.
tanks. And I'm just like, F you, internet. I mean, it's just like,
Frustrating
Yeah,
though, right?
right.
You put so much time into editing, so much time into recording content, and then you're watching like 2 days, you're watching it, 3 days, and you're like, what the hell?
Oh,
yeah.
damn, man.
I mean, some videos
It's
are hard to
frustrating.
tell. Like they will, it's all over the place. Like you'll have a video for no reason comes out of the gate. It's just like screaming, and it's like 1 hour in, and the video's got 2,000 views, and you're like, I guess this is good. And then like it's like YouTube's like, nah, pump the brakes.
Yeah,
Nope.
right?
Nope, forget it.
And
And
then
then
like
nothing
one
for
day
3
it hits
days.
10,000 and then just dies, falls off a cliff. But then you have those other views that, like, 5 years of VR games is at 1 million views, over 1 million views.
That's
That's
amazing.
crazy. I know. I
Yeah.
was just looking at
Wow.
that video a little while ago. Well, I mean, that's insane though. I mean, that video. I mean, how much work did you put into that video?
I know this year's 6 years of VR ranked was probably about 30 to 40 hours of work.
That's crazy.
Especially for something that large, I don't write a script. I
Oh, really?
literally,
You don't? You just go as you go? You like
I will, for that, I need to just write out the games and rank
right.
them. And that's what I get settled on. I write out all the games. I rank them, which is just like, I will leave that like a week. I kind of like go back and forth,
Right.
reevaluate. And then when I have them all ranked and, like labeled as quest, whatever, yada, yada, then I will just hit record and just be like, hello, everybody, and welcome back, as always. And then I just be like, all right, first game up is, Astrobot. And I can talk about Astrobot for 30 seconds. I will
Sure.
30
Yeah,
seconds. I will try and name the best things about Astrobot and be like, yeah, but if you're looking for an even better platformer, we have Moss Book 2. And just, and just keep going. And when I
You have like a
screw
little
up,
stopwatch or something to keep yourself kind of timed.
I kind
Or
of
is it just
feel it
mental
at this
now?
point.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of feel it when I'm at all edited out and I miss something, like I only did 15 seconds on a game. I'll just throw something else in there. If
Right.
you have a good ear,
Right.
you can hear how chopped up my videos are.
Yeah.
Because I just turn on record and screw up a bunch of times and chop, 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 chop. And then,
Yeah.
Frankenstein and a cohesive
Frank can
Franken
edit
cut
it
it.
back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And then I then throw over some footage. I try to get footage that matches what I'm specifically saying. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I don't. And we go from there. And I've got significantly better at like my editing time and like pumping these out compared to what I used to. Like a compilation video I can kind of do in like 2 hours now. If
Nice.
it's
Yeah,
like,
wow.
the top quest games. I can do that in like 2 hours.
Yeah. I mean, it's to me, it's almost an art form to do these things, to be able to talk in front of a camera like that and do it well. I mean, you have to have you have to have personality. You have to, I mean, because you have to say things. I mean, you have number one, you have to be able to speak well. You have to be able to speak well, kind of off of the cuff, like you said too, because you don't want to feel like you're reading off a script. Because that's the
Yeah.
worst thing in the world is when you're sitting there and you're like, yeah, da 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 da, da, and you're like trying to
Yeah.
look, you're looking over, you know what I mean? So,
One of the biggest things I noticed is when you are, recording something, you don't act the same way as if you're having a conversation. Because when you're having a conversation, you're making eye contact, you're reacting to them, your pitch goes up, stuff like this. So you'll see a lot of like new YouTubers, and they all sound dry
mhm.
because
Yeah.
speaking into a microphone, you think you're talking the way you normally would. You think you're like, yeah, but you're really coming off like Astrobot is a cool game. It's a platformer for PlayStation. And that's what you end up sound liking. And like you don't even have the skill to listen back to yourself and say that sounds like crap. You don't have that skill yet. But I noticed that I have to be even more animated than I normally am when I'm recording, or I'll sound dry.
Right.
I really gotta, come in there with energy, or I sound dry. But if I watch myself, like if someone films me having a conversation, I'm extremely animated. That is me. So I have to make sure like that I'm doing that because it's not natural when you're behind a microphone.
By yourself. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Especially if
inflection.
you're doing like a sound booth or something. Like it's
Oh,
just, like it's just weird. But you
yeah.
always see like whenever you see behind the scenes, our favorite actors doing a movie, The Rock's doing the voice of a dog or something. They're all super animated.
Right.
You
Yeah.
have to be.
Yeah, inflection is such a big thing because and it's the same. You're exactly right. You almost have to feel like you're over the top when you're doing it to be about where you want to be.
Yeah.
Because if you think you're over the top, you're probably right about where you need to be.
In the beginning, it will feel way over the top. It will
Right.
feel that way. At least, I guess, for me. I can't speak for everyone.
Yeah, I was that way when I started doing the talk shows. So basically, I came out with in the Facebook group, we had like 100,000 people, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to start doing a show in the Facebook group, and it was just me in front of a camera, and it was so bad. You
Just
come out
wait
and
till
you're like,
later. All you people in chat, just wait. We got something special to show you.
but I just remember I can remember like when you start to feel comfortable and when you start to feel that it's you talking to people and not you talking to a screen.
Yeah.
That's what it is too, is at a point, like, you're talking to people, like, you have a community, you have a great community. And when you're putting your stuff out, you're almost speaking to that
Yeah.
that base directly.
I used to stream once a week. I can't fit it in anymore, but I used to stream once a week, and I used to literally just put on the camera and talk to chat, and I would answer questions for an hour or two, and I would, go a mile a minute trying to keep up with chat as best I could, and I just was like, no, I'll put the questions in, keep them going, because the faster you go, the faster I go, and I just keep up with the questions as best as possible, and I loved it because it really helped me connect with my audience. And for me, that scenario, like just putting on the camera and talking to people, is super easy for me. Like I have no issue there. Most of the information I need is here, and ask a question. I'm just gonna spill out of me. And
Yeah.
as most people know, I don't hold off on my opinions.
That's what we love about you, man.
Right.
That's what we love about you. Todd, you had a question you wanted to ask?
Yeah. Tell me about your weight loss journey, if you
Oh, cool.
can. Like, I'm super intrigued because I'm a big Supernatural fan, so I know that you use that to kind of. I don't know if you started with Supernatural though, or did you kind of evolve into Supernatural?
So I was always curious about Supernatural, but it's expensive. And I'm like, well, listen, if I'm gonna do it, let's like give myself a secondary reason to really give it a try. Let's say, can this be a viable form of cardio? Now, when it comes to like working out, what I did, so like I cover everything in the video. Probably in hindsight, it was probably a little bit too boring, probably a little bit too much fact based. But I wanted a real video. I didn't want something sensationalized out there. So I mean, because even the thumbnail starts, sensationalizing. I'm fat in the
Yeah,
half
yeah.
of it, and I'm skinny in the other half, and I was pretty darn skinny. Um, but like when it comes to working out and stuff, I've been doing that my whole life. I've been a gym rat. I knew what I had to do to lose weight. I'm never like a person who gets super ripped. I don't have those genetics. Like I've had a six pack a couple times, but I don't really have the genetics for that. I'm Italian boy. I like my pasta, pizza, all that stuff.
Hell yeah.
So, and it's easy for me to put on size. It's way easier for me to put on size than like get ripped up. But I'm older now. Obviously, I told you how frustrated I was with work, so it was just like all adding up, and I put on weight. And I'm like, I've never been this big, and I'm like, this is going.
How
This is
big did you
going.
get?
I'm a short dude, but I was like almost 180 pounds. But I'm
That's really
short.
that's not that big.
Yeah, no, but I'm short. I'm sure these headphones are being a little pain in the butt. So I'm short, so 180 pounds is big for me. I was probably 25% body fat, 26, probably something like that up there.
Right.
So I was getting, I was starting to have moobs, and not
Yeah.
starting. I had moobs.
They were
So
there, right?
it wasn't looking great. So I said, enough of this. And I said, all right, my only cardio is going to be Supernatural. And, I to see if it's viable, I was wearing a heart rate monitor. And yeah, sure
Nice.
enough, I was getting up there 130, 140 consistently. For my age, that's solid, doing that 30 minutes every single day, 7 days a week, basically six days a week. And then like 1 day stretching. And then I would weight lift because I enjoy weightlifting. And it's a good
Yeah.
way to make sure you hold on to your muscle.
Mhm.
If you're just doing cardio, you're asking to like strip your body of muscle. So, and it'll also let you know if you're eating properly, because if you're going there and lifting weights and you're weak, you're probably not eating enough.
Right.
Yep.
So it's a good way. And I am like most of the things I do in life, I'm aiming for like the path of least resistance. I want to lose weight but not be hungry. I'm not
Right.
I
Yeah,
can
you don't
eat.
wanna starve yourself, right?
I can
Right.
eat. I love to eat. I can eat, but I'm
I
not
saw
a
your July
huge
4th
dude.
video barbecue. You had so much food. Oh my God. I know
Yes.
you can eat. Yeah.
Yes. I can eat, man. I love to eat. And as I get older, well, as my metabolism's slowing, I enjoy eating more and more. It's the worst combo.
Yeah.
So, like I said, listen, I'm not going 3 months hungry every day. Zero chance. So, like, I ran the numbers. I made sure I was getting all the macros and micronutrition my body needs. there's tools that I mentioned in the video that help me with that. And I stuck to, a specific calorie intake. There were some days that I was hungrier. I let myself eat. I didn't let myself binge. I just let myself eat. And
And only 30 minutes of Supernatural.
yeah,
That's
30 minutes of
impressive. I thought it
Supernatural.
was longer than that every day.
No, it was about 30 minutes of Supernatural every single day. And then I was doing, my calories were between 1,800 and like 2,100 every single day. Um, and then I would weight lift for like an hour, like 4 days a week. And people are like, oh, that's where all your weight loss is from. And I'm like, no, you burn like 150 calories lifting weights because
Yeah.
you're like this for 10 seconds, and then I stand around for 3 minutes.
Yeah, right.
And I do
Switching
like
songs on your
more
phone
towards
and-
like powerlifting. So I will do 4 reps on a bench press and then wait literally 3 minutes after
Right.
doing
Yeah.
4 reps. So I'm not burning any fat doing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, so like that was my combination. I did that for 3 months, and yeah, I mean the weight just came off nicely.
It worked. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You're still doing it? You're still doing the Supernatural?
Yeah, so I went on vacation after that. Amazingly, I came back from Europe, 2 weeks in Europe, the same exact weight.
Holy shit! How'd you do
Because
that?
Wow. That's
because I
impressive.
just walked so much in Europe. And
Yeah, that's true.
another thing is I walked so much and I would go out and party and then the next day not be able to move or eat. So it's like, yeah, I partied and I ate 5,000 calories and then didn't eat for a day and a half. Because when you get older, hangovers last 2 days apparently.
Yes,
They
they
do.
do.
Yes.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're lucky. 2 days.
So I went through that. So I came back exactly the same weight, amazingly. But then I have a herniated disc,
Ooh, yeah.
and it went out again, and I couldn't move for like 2 months. So I put some pounds back on, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not as skinny, but I'm still skinny, and I'm happy where I am. And I'm still working to improve a little bit, but it's summer. Gotta use the smoker, the
Yeah, right.
barbecue.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Gotta do it up.
I think it's an awesome story, man. And we've had one of our moderators. He lost like 100 pounds playing
Wow.
doing synth riders.
Synth Riders.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 100
Well,
pounds,
that's
man.
one of the things I talk about in the video. The best part of Supernatural was it allowed me to be consistent. Like I wouldn't wake up and be like, oh, I got to do cardio today. I'd drop my kids off at school, and before work, I'd throw it on. Maybe I'd right before morning meetings and stuff, I'd be done. And like sometimes I'd be like pulling up the morning meeting sweaty, but I'm not turning my camera on. So, and yeah, that's it. I go right into work, and it kind of like got the cobwebs, out of my brain, got me moving. And yeah, I mean, it was very easy to stick to.
Yeah, I love
yeah,
Supernatural.
that's cool.
I do it too. I actually just started getting my wife into it as well. She's really been looking forward to it because they have Disney music in there. Todd, you can do Disney.
Oh, I didn't know
too.
that. That must be
Oh
new.
yeah,
We've had a subscription for it for, oh my God, since like last summer. And honestly, I think I've been in it 5 times. And I've
yes.
I'm
I
paying for it
mean,
every
you got to
fucking
use
month.
it, man. That's $20 a month.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot
Yeah,
of money.
and I look at your video and I've watched it a few times, and it's extremely motivating to someone who I'm older than you, and I know the pains of getting older and
Yep.
getting moobs and all the rest of the jazz. So yeah, I feel your pain, brother.
She plays VR. I said moobs. Never referred to that before. She was
I
laughing
saw
her
that.
ass
Man
off.
boobs. I need a bro or a
Oh
man's ear
yeah,
to
the
hold them
bro,
up.
the man's ear
yeah.
from
Didn't
Seinfeld.
Joey wear one of those in Friends?
It
Seinfeld.
was Seinfeld.
Oh, Seinfeld.
ear.
That's right. Yeah.
Seinfeld.
The bro.
You just say friends? Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Come on. I'm so sorry.
I had to use the XLR, man. I had to use the XLR. Just
You guys
once.
should have been in it for our little
We all
pre-show.
have to do it.
Yeah,
I gotta do it too.
This
The
was our
3 of us
pre-show.
were
We
in the
were getting ready to
pre-show,
get in here. All
screwing
3 of
around
us
with her.
going crazy with the Go
Yeah,
XLR.
3 idiots.
Yeah.
Too funny, man. I
Oh my
think it's
God.
awesome. I love Supernatural. I think it's a good thing to have, and who doesn't want to work out in VR? And another great way to show people something they can do other than just gaming in VR. And I think that's
Yeah.
important.
No,
Especially
absolutely.
especially for
Yeah.
virtual reality, where I think you need more than just gaming. That's why I think so many companies are kind of like moving into like business now and trying to do more social or more business things in VR. And
So, like one of the things that I guess was a learning curve for VR that no one ever realized this would happen, but one of the things that makes VR so great also makes it like detrimental to lengthy gaming. Like traditional gaming, we're trying to rope kids in for as long as possible, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. The average quester, like the numbers right now, the average quester usually like 2 hours a week. And they were like, well, how the heck do we get those numbers up? And VR fitness was a great avenue for them to explore.
Yeah.
But like VR is not going to work the same as traditional gaming unless we reshape VR games to make them more like traditional, ruining the games in the process, or just like something else changes. Unless VR becomes like, a Black Mirror where you put a dot
Right.
on your head and there you go, you're sucked in. The physical limitations are always going to hold us back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we're getting closer to that. I mean, especially when you can wear a VR headset for a longer period of time and not have it to be hot or not have it to be heavy or hurt your neck or
Yeah.
I think we're getting
Yeah.
closer. Like
Yeah.
I think like the Vive Flow, which is a terrible headset, but the Vive Flow, if we can get something form fit that's something that size, because I have one, it's extremely comfortable. I would if it was VR, I'd wear it all the time. Problem is it's a VR headset that doesn't do any VR. That's
Yeah.
that's the worst thing about the thing.
Yeah, no, I
Uh,
mean that is a main issue that we got to get past. That's like stage one. I mean, we just got to get VR to be comfortable. That's stage one. And what people aren't realizing is, well, there are so many technical hurdles to get there. Like, okay, well, just make a comfortable head strap and you're good. No, well,
mhm,
what about weight? Well, make it smaller. Well, how the heck do you make optics smaller? And how do you make a battery
Yeah.
lighter? And,
right.
like, oh, we need more power. Get a more powerful battery. Yeah, blow the guy's head off. Uh,
Yeah, right.
lithium ion is basically at the limits of battery capacity. And those things are bombs. I mean, those things are pretty scary. It takes a lot of like skillful engineering for us to get batteries where they are now. And there's really not much room for improvement. So, the technology has to get better. The GPUs need to, be more power efficient, which the direction they're not going in. I
Right,
mean,
no,
mobile
yeah, they're
tech
going the
has
other way.
been for the longest time, but PC GPUs, look at them now. They're insane,
Dude, I can heat
right?
my house with my 3080 Ti.
I got a 3090 and
Oh,
I th-
jeez.
I think I've seen it pull, 550 watts
Yeah.
with overclocking. Yeah.
It's
That is
crazy
a
the amount.
space heater.
Yeah.
That literally is a space heater.
Yeah, Todd was mining Ethereum, and he was heating his whole garage, right? With
I
with
have
your mining
30
rigs.
graphics cards running, so it reads my whole house, my garage, my basement, the room
Well,
over here, everywhere.
I mean, I remember growing up, I had one of those really crappy space heaters that burned you when you accidentally leaned on it, and it was 550 watts. So
Yeah.
I mean,
That's crazy. Eh?
it's crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's insane. But they are getting better. They make things look freaking beautiful, man. That Kayak VR with a 3090 must be great. I mean, my 3080 Ti looks smoking, so
Looks-
a
Yeah,
3090
I
yeah,
must
mean,
right.
be great.
Kayak is like near photorealism. It's pretty insane. It's just not for me. I get in
I'm
there
the
and I'm
same
just
exact way, dude. I'm like so bored.
see the problem is like I can't enjoy just the visuals. What makes kayaking so nice is like you feel the wind, you feel the sun, you get little like spritzes of water
Splashes
on
and
you.
yeah, yeah.
You hear, like they capture the visual and the audio extremely well. But when I'm in a VR game and I'm not moving around much, it starts becoming much more apparent that like I'm sitting awkward and that like I feel something on my face gets hot. Like if I'm playing something active, Beat Saber, whatever, Pistol Whip, you name it, I don't feel my face heating up. It might be just, a layer of sweat helps disperse the heat, whatever the case may be. But when I'm playing something slow, I'm just like, damn, I'm sitting in my basement with, a face heater on right now. That's what I start to
Melting.
feel like.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I was the same way. I played it. And I'm like, guys, this is a gorgeous game. Everybody should buy it. But damn, it's boring. It's boring, man. I need something, especially to put a damn headset on. If I'm gonna be in a VR headset,
I need an objective. I
you
need
gotta
a
give
puzzle
me
to solve. I
something,
need
man.
something. Yeah, I hear you.
Because
Yeah.
that's what I found myself doing. Because I remember me and Roots and Wes were talking about it because we were reviewing it for Strangers in the Night in Virtual Strangers, and they were both like, "Yeah, it's gorgeous." And Wes is like, "Well, did you do the time trial thing?" And they're like, "Oh no, we didn't." And him and Roots didn't even do it. And I'm like, "Yeah, I did it just so I could find something to pull me through the fucking game because it
Yeah.
was so boring." And that was even boring too. So I was like, It's a gorgeous game, and I just don't know if I'd ever go back to it because unless I'm showing somebody VR. Like, that's a great game to show somebody VR.
Right.
Yeah.
Stick them in a chair, give them the controller. Yeah.
And oddly, even 6 years in VR, if anything is going to make me feel uncomfortable, it's a seated experience.
Oh, really? You still get a little motion sick?
If anything is going to make me feel a little bit awkward, like probably if I did like an hour of Kayak VR, I'd be like, I got to get out of this. I feel a little weird. Like I didn't. Well, I don't know if it was just weird timing or whatever, but I got sick after playing Phantom Covert Ops.
Oh, really?
But then I was like, it had to be like, because I was like physically ill the next day.
Right.
Like I was like, all right, nausea doesn't last 2 days. So like I think I just went into the game at the wrong time. Like, I was already on the cusp of getting sick, and then I played the game, and that pushed me over the top because there's no way just nausea, has me like physically ill for 2 days, like a stomach virus.
Right.
No, so that was weird. But if anything is gonna make me feel uncomfortable, it's a seated experience.
Todd kind of has that a little bit too, right?
Yeah, Rolomech did that for me. It was almost 2 days of Gravol and ginger and tea, and I thought I was gonna die for the first couple hours for sure.
Roller coasters are the worst in VR. The absolute worst. I mean, they're the worst experience. I mean, I have a motion simulation chair, and that actually kind of solves the motion sickness.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Roller
Your brain
coaster.
and your body, you're doing the same thing,
you
right?
feel more connected until it gets out of sync, and then you might as well.
It's worse, right?
Then you might as well just induce vomiting.
Dark Angel says the flying in Walkabout mini golf put her down for a few hours today, so that can get you a little bit. Yeah,
probably one of the worst experiences I had was way back in the day, like 5 years ago at this point or whatever it is. Lone Echo 1 with a revive just wasn't running right.
Oh yeah, bad frames.
It was like stuttering, and it was stuttering, and I was floating around in space, and that combo just
bad combo.
I was like, rip the headset off, and I'm like, I gotta lay down.
The International Space Station simulator thing, whatever that was called,
ISS
did that
sucked.
to me.
Oh,
ISS.
yeah.
It was a vomit-inducing experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I
good.
mean, but VR has come such a long way because they've learned so many little tricks to prevent motion sickness. Like, I worked for Green Sky Games.
Swarm.
To help promote Swarm.
Yeah.
And one thing we couldn't get over was like, there's no motion sickness in that.
I don't know how they do it, dude. I was shocked.
Well, if you notice when you're moving, there's little objects that fly by you, like little streaks that signify movement. And that is one of the major aspects to tricking your brain that makes you cool with it. I don't know why or how, but then you start notice that in other games. Like they'll do these certain effects when you move, and it's enough. And it's also less jarring than a fade in, fade out, like the blink effect we used to
I
use.
hate that's what the one thing
And
that
the
would
vignetting.
make me sick. Yeah, the vignetting can
Oh,
make
it makes
me
me
sick,
sick.
actually.
I can't stand it. Yeah.
I have to
Well,
turn everything off.
vignetting is one thing. Vignetting now, I just find massively distracting.
Oh, it's terrible.
But but like I remember back in the day, what was it? Not Vengeful Rights, the other really old RPG game. I'm annoyed that I can't remember the name now, but it is Forgotten
Realms.
Yeah, well, Forgotten Realms is D&D. It's something Realms or something Forgotten. It's one of those. Someone in chat, help us out.
I was gonna say, I'm looking at
what
chat
is
to
it?
see.
What is it, guys?
It's Vanishing Realms.
Vanishing Realms.
I always think Forgotten Realms. That's D&D. So Vanishing Realms, and that game used to blink teleport, and I remember I played that for like 2 hours. Someone said Vanishing Realms eventually.
Yep,
Thank you.
Mind Jive. Yep.
But so that game would make you blink teleport, and I remember like playing 2 hours of that. When I shut the game off, anytime I blinked, I felt like I physically moved in real life, and I was like I would blink and like be confused where I was in the room, like a really odd sensation.
Right.
VR is really weird when you first like start getting into it, but they've learned like so many tricks to prevent that, so it's so much less than it was. We had to go through the pain for you youngsters.
That's right.
Yeah. Back in my day, 6 years ago.
Back in my day.
Remember some
VR
of the
had 7 games.
Think about some of the
All
jank that we had
sucked.
to go through. We had all bad frame rates, and
Yeah.
it's surprising that anybody ever did any VR because it was so much bad shit. Like I remember, doing the DK1, man, and everything. It was some of this stuff was amazing, but some of the frame rates were so bad. Some of the games, the Steam games, were so bad.
Oh my god, yeah.
That would just make you. I mean, you had to get your VR legs quick, or you were never going to be able to play anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I originally would not play anything with that had free locomotion mainly because of the stupid Vive wands.
Oh, I hate
They
it.
are
Oh,
just
yeah.
terrible. And when you tried to use them like a thumbstick, it never moved me in the direction I expected. Like sometimes I would sidestep a little bit or whatever. And when you're not used to free locomotion, that's jarring and that would
Yeah,
make you
you'd stumble.
nauseous. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like when it's like someone shoved you in a direction you weren't expecting to go.
Right.
So, I mean, that's what it felt like. And it really was not comfortable. And then I bought one of those stupid adapters, which was okay. That made it like a thumbstick, which was okay. But
Mhm.
once I got the knuckles, I was like, yeah, the index controllers. I was like, that's it. This is a game changer. And now all I wanted to play was free locomotion. Teleportation is, old school.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah, it's
find that
not
if
good.
I have to do a review for a game that has teleportation, I find myself spending 10 minutes trying to figure out how to turn it off so I can
That's-
just walk around myself. It drives me
Yeah,
crazy.
when you turn
And
on
when
a
you
game, it
can't,
has
and you're like, oh, this is gonna ruin my whole vibe. 'Cause I can't
you
walk
turn
around
on a
it.
game and it has hand-based tracking, not head tracking,
Yeah, right.
teleportation, and vignetting. You're like, all right, I'm done.
Forget it. Yeah.
Screw these developers.
Oh my god, yeah, and you're just like begging for something in the menu. Please be a menu. Please be something in the settings that let me change it.
Yeah.
They are getting better, man. I'm just trying to remember the last game that I went into that there has no settings to give you options, and I think they finally figured out. Just give us options. Everybody's different, so let me be able to turn it off if I want to turn it
Yeah.
off.
And
And the
I
people
always
that need
feel
it, let them have
so
it.
bad because people are like, does the game have left-handed support? And I'll be like, I never check. I'm a righty.
Yeah, right.
I'm like,
I never.
Yeah,
just be
right.
like
I never
70% of humanity. Just be a righty.
Yeah, right. Switch
Sort your shit
over.
out. Come on.
But both of my brothers are lefties, and I still never check. I just, it's just like
That's
one of those
funny.
things. And I feel guilty because I'm like, oh, I'm privileged.
Dude, growing up in New York, in the 70s and 80s, they used to like the Catholic schools. If you were
Yeah.
left-handed, the freaking nuns used to train you to be right-handed. They would
Yeah,
tie
my
your
grandma
left.
tried on my brother.
Oh, like
She
how
tried.
can you imagine that today? Where you're like, look,
Yeah.
you're
Oh my
wrong.
God.
Your whole brain's wrong. We need to rewire you.
Yeah, well, it's Sinistare, the Italian lefty. That's
Yeah, right.
left. Yeah. So it's sinister. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
listen,
Exactly.
listen, humanity was always dumb. Eventually, we just realized we were doing something stupid. Just like
Exactly.
100 years later.
Yeah.
Imagine how dumb we were.
Ugh, crazy. Can you imagine playing? Imagine we used to play flat games.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was talking to somebody the other day who was like, they were like gaming peaked with the Nintendo 64, and I'm like, it was really good. I remember that. Remember the Nintendo 64? It was one of my favorite platforms, man.
60 so Nintendo 64, I don't think I ever bought one, to be honest, but like I always managed to somehow like get my hands on one and go to a friend's house who had one because I played plenty of Mario 64. I beat that game. I remember at one point I was like renting a Nintendo 64, but that wasn't my console of choice. I actually even had a Jaguar back in the day.
And my wife had a Jaguar when she was a kid.
Oh, it was legit.
Yeah.
I loved it. I
That
mean,
was cool.
graphically, it was ahead of the curve,
Yeah.
but just no one was producing good games for it.
Yeah.
Right. That was for me like the Dreamcast. I was a huge Dreamcast fan, and when
Mm.
that game console died, I was crushed, man. I
I
love
still
that.
have my Dreamcast, all my games, all my
You really? Are
controllers,
you
all my
playing
joysticks.
Shenmue?
People
Are you
love
doing
their
Phantasy
Dreamcast,
Star and
man.
Shenmue
Are you driving your
jam.
forklift in Shenmue?
Right?
Just get a Steam Deck and emulate everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got a Steam Deck.
I was
It
gonna say,
is
do you have a Steam Deck?
fantastic.
So a couple
GT
weeks
sold
ago,
his.
I was gonna say a couple weeks ago we were
Oh,
doing
yeah.
our show with GT, and he's like,
Yeah,
sold
so
it.
did Steve Knows. Steve Knows
He's
sold
like,
us. But here's the thing, like, all right, I bought it actually fully expecting like I'm never gonna use this thing. I don't have time to game now. What's one new device gonna do?
Yeah,
Right.
However, It has a very specific use case for my life. I can't always sneak down to the Mat Cave, fire up the projector, sit down, pull out the chairs and enjoy life. In fact, I rarely ever get to do that these days.
Hmm.
But I can pull out my Steam Deck right off the coffee table,
Yep.
sit down next to my kid who's watching whatever stupid show she's watched 100 times before, and just play a game. Now, it's going to
That's
be
true.
like a different level of video game consumption than I'm used to. It's not VR, obviously. And like those really engrossive story-driven games, you don't want to play on your Steam Deck. But for the fun escape games or any type of emulation, it's great. And I can't leave my kids unattended, unfortunately. So I can just chill with them, sit next to them, and I can enjoy something I want, or even fire up Netflix on it and just sit there and
That's true.
enjoy my time, and they watch their show, and we're both happy.
It's true, man. It's true. And if you travel too, man, if you
Yeah,
travel, something easy and quick to take with you.
yeah.
You have your whole Steam library right there. I mean, how many games do I have on Steam that I just never play because
Oh my god, so
I
many.
probably and maybe I
Yeah.
would. I don't know. Maybe I would if I had it at my fingertips. What's your go-to game if Matt is playing on the couch watching
Believe it
his
or
kids?
not, I played about 45 hours of Elden Ring
Oh yeah,
on my Steam Deck.
that's awesome.
I would
On
just
the
sit
Steam
back.
Deck. Wow.
Yes. So like, and my approach to Elden Ring was like, so when I game, that is my like major escape in life. That's when I just want to chill out, and that's kind of like why I avoided reviews for a while. Because when I game, I just want to game.
Mhm.
I don't want to have any or ulterior motive. I don't want to be thinking about anything else. I just want to enjoy this moment. So like I avoided Elden Ring for a while because I'm like, listen, gaming is my fun. I don't need pain. So I went into Elden Ring like I'm gonna play this game casually. I'm gonna play this game casually, and I'm not gonna let it piss me off. Now the Steam Deck struggles slightly with Elden Ring. I wouldn't say it struggles. It is 100% playable. But when it's coming down to the wire on some of those battles, if you were playing it and really trying to, get ahead, you might want to punt the Steam Deck
Mm.
because it might make you miss a jump or it might
Right.
be a little too slow at a point. So I played it on the Steam Deck very casually, and in that regard, it was perfect. And if I had a big fight or something, I'd come down here and
Right.
play it.
That's cool, man. I think
Yeah.
that's a good. I think I had thought about getting one originally when it came, and I'm like, I'm going to put it off. I'm not going to do it. But I think it would be cool, man. It would be cool to have, especially traveling. I travel a ton now, and it would be nice to have something I could throw in my bag because
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
always, And I mean,
I
you find
mean,
yourself in a hotel and nothing to do, and
yeah. I
Yeah.
fired up I checked out my Steam library, and it's like it already had 100 games that were, fully compatible.
that's cool.
Oh wow.
And I'm looking through them, I'm like, yeah, no, I would definitely replay some of these games for sure. And then like the first game I put on it was not compatible. I wanted to like, test it. And it was what is Gearbox's title? I'm drawing a blank now. Um
Hmm.
Borderlands. So I threw on
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh
Borderlands
yeah.
3. And I'm like, this thing's gonna struggle with Borderlands 3. And nope,
You ran it.
nope.
No kidding, and it
And
wasn't
they said
supported.
like, yeah, they said like it gave you a warning that it was not fully verified. Like it said, oh, you might have trouble to read some text, or you might have to manually open up the
Mm,
keyboard. But other than that, the game ran perfect. And I'm like, this is crazy.
That is
Four
crazy.
hundred
Yeah.
bucks. I
yeah,
can play any AAA title.
I might
And it
reassess my Steam Deck
I know,
position
right?
right now.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
right.
it looks good. So
I agree. I think you.
You should buy me a stream deck. That's what I'm thinking, Todd. For our anniversary, don't give me a ring or any flowers. Steam deck.
yeah, but again, I don't like to promote things or pump things up too much. I have a specific use case for it. If I didn't
Right.
have that specific use case, it would just collect dust.
Yeah, right. My kids are old. My kids are teenagers, and I don't have that capacity. If I want to play games, I come down to this room. I got a big light on the other side of that door behind me that lets people know I'm live or on the air or
I
something,
want
so
one.
they don't
good idea.
bug me when the light's on. It's all Alexa controlled, which is great.
I'm gonna do that, but I have stairs. Right over here. People can
Yeah, you got
I'm like,
stairs.
"Ah."
I don't
I
have.
should get
I got
one.
a door, so yeah,
I know.
it works
I
out.
should definitely get one. I should also electrify the door.
Oh my god, that's such
Oh,
a
I
good
should
idea.
do that.
Hear my kid like, "Psst, ah, psh." Lesson learned.
Like one of those fly zappers from the 80s.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
the mosquito
so
zapper.
I actually have 2 locks on the door because my older kid has learned to pick the lock.
Oh Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah, and if she wants me, she don't care. I'll be
Resourceful.
like, "I'm live." She's like, "I don't care," you know. I'm getting this lock
I
open,
love it.
and I was actually streaming once, and I think I was actually, with Alex. I think we were streaming a game or whenever it was, but like people like I see like people their faces, their expressions, and they're like chuckling. I'm like, "What's going on?" They're like, "You have a visitor," and she's crawling across the floor to try and like not be in the scene, and like. Like you can't not be in the scene. Like,
Exactly.
she's like crawling across. And I just like turn around. I'm like, what are you doing?
Love it,
Yeah.
man. I love it. My daughter's the same way. She's always constantly wanting to get on air. She wants to be in a picture, man. She's 9
Yeah.
years old or 8 years old. She's like, I want to be in the frame. Let me get in there.
Yep. She's made a couple cameos.
Yeah, she has. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the same way. I have a basement just like you do, man. And it's like I just want to
Oh
put a
yeah.
door.
She heckled me. We were streaming Carnage Chronicles,
Oh yeah.
and she came down and like heckled me. Then she shut off all the lights, and I can't tell because I'm in VR. And people like messaging like, "You have no lights on in your room." I'm like,
Nobody can see you anymore.
"Yeah."
That's
like, you
awesome.
little.
Too funny.
You're lucky you're cute.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
That's what it's like.
Kids are great.
Oh yeah, gotta love kids.
Kids are the absolute best and worst thing ever.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
I love my kids so much. They are so beautiful. They are so amazing. And
But
every
sometimes,
single gray I have is because of them.
right?
Hell yeah.
I
Amen.
didn't have a single gray until I had kids. Not a coincidence.
Nope.
Not a coincidence.
He'll
Yeah.
draw you right in. So tell us what we're talking about your basement. Tell us the story behind the doors. Or the door.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. The doors. Let's zoom out a little bit.
Yeah.
I was in a Swords of Gura tournament. I don't know if you've ever played it. It's a
for
solid
sure.
PvP melee VR game. I was in a tournament and I went to backhand somebody, and I just happened to be in a position where like I wasn't triggering the guardian. Like my butt was kind of like up by the door, and I was this way, and I went to backhand somebody, and I just put my elbow right through the door.
No way.
Yeah, I put
Oh,
my elbow
man.
right through the door, and I said, damn it, now I have to buy a new door. And I said, well, instead of buying a new door, let's just make the door look cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like right around that that yellow keep out sign over there, there's a hole.
I love
There's
it.
a hole.
Just cover the hole
but-
right up.
So, rather than spending $50 to buy a replacement door, I spent $50 to buy, vinyl covers.
Hell yeah.
Way better. Way better.
It's
It
a
looks-
win-win.
It looks
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
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 But
And in
now I
there
need
is,
something
like,
better on my door for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
stickers
all
on
like
my door. Yeah.
in there I have all like hardware. So I have a server rack, and it has a PlayStation 5, an Xbox, a Nintendo Switch, the works, and then it goes to my projector.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to PlayStation VR 2? Are you a
Oh,
PlayStation
absolutely.
VR 1 fan?
So I got into PlayStation VR 1 really late. I picked it up for Iron Man.
Oh,
That's how
nice.
late in the game I was.
I did the same. I was not for Iron Man, but I picked it up real late. Only like probably 8 months ago, 6 to 8 months ago.
Yeah, and my mindset was always like, well, the hardware's crap. How can I enjoy this? But the other part of the equation is software, and they kill it. Astrobot is amazing.
Yep.
Iron Man was surprisingly good. Like there are major frustrations with their tracking,
Mm-hmm.
which has got me to rage quit on more than one occasion. It's like I have like there's one reflective surface in like this entire basement, and it just so happened to be like those controllers would reflect off it,
Yeah.
and every once in a while, like a controller would float off into the
Float off.
distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that drove me absolutely nuts. So yeah, I mean, I rage quit Farpoint and Astrobot
Ooh.
one day because like
Farpoint's
The
so
tracking
good
just
though.
refused to, get back to normal. And then it came back like an hour later and everything was amazingly fine. And I
Yeah, yeah.
finished the game. But, it's just one of those things. The tracking was really, really bad.
Wolverine says, "How do you feel about the wire?
Oh,
Are you
don't
a,
worry
are
about
you
the
a
wire.
are you a what are you rocking? I know you have an
So,
index, right?
so this is about 80% of my VR gaming.
Mm-hmm.
My Quest 2 is just exclusives. That's,
Yep.
basically it. It's the only time I ever used it. It used to be Supernatural and just exclusives. So
Right.
I'm just gonna put this back.
Yep.
So yeah, it was 80% of my gaming is on an index. That's when all my marathons are, stuff like that. The cable, I do not care. So I was originally using a Vive, then I went to a Vive Pro, and I was using a wireless Vive Pro.
Oh
And
wow.
I will be honest with you, I found the index to be such an upgrade over a wireless Vive Pro that I don't mind the
Wow.
cable. Me and the cable are buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
I do not mind the cable. The cable is extremely long. I, position it behind me. And the only limitation with the cable is you kind of limit your movements to 180 degrees rather than 360 degrees.
Right.
But when you're well, a lot of times I'm filming, so I got to face the camera anyway. So you're already training yourself to be facing that one direction and only making 90-degree turns rather than 180-degree turns. So I've already been self-trained for that. But yeah, the wire rarely gets in the way. The one thing is for footage. Snap turning is atrocious.
Yeah.
And I snap turn like a mofo. So, but it's atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. I don't mind the cable at all, honestly.
I don't either.
Um,
I use it all the time. I use even when I'm using the Quest, I'm using the cable. I'll use the cable.
yeah, I mean, like if I had a choice, if I could, if it's all right, if it's fidelity versus freedom, get my other hand in the shot. If it's fidelity versus freedom, I'm probably gonna go fidelity because a lot of times, like what PC VR and what PlayStation VR 2 will most likely do is they're gonna give you games with more mechanics, more interaction, more immersion, and I will trade that over not having a cable any day.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing. Like, I've been playing VR games for 6 years now. Games that came out on PC VR in 2018, 2019 still massively surpass the best of what's coming out on Quest now. That's not like that's that's an objective. That's not subjective. That's
Oh yeah.
objective in many ways. Now,
Right.
you can debate this to some degree, but the Quest has its limitations. And I, it depends, what bothers you more or what you're looking for in an experience. And I'm looking for a higher end, more immersive, more engaging experience. So if I need a cable to get there, so be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I use my cable all the time. I use a cable management system. I can with the cable management system, I can pretty much turn as much as I want. I
Yeah,
have it
with the
set up.
roof mounted system, right? Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Kiwi's
it
got
set up,
one.
and I have it set up where you have like that 3-point system, like right in the middle. So
Yeah.
I may say
I
I don't even
still
know if I
have
can
mine
show
there
it.
too.
It's like looks like this right here, like that. So that basically is like a 3-point pulley system. So it kind of sits right in the middle, and then I can go in any direction I want because it just kind of hangs down to a certain point.
Right.
So there's ways around. There's ways around you having to like get all caught up and turned up in it, and I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
going to be 100% fine with the PlayStation 2 VR2 being a cabled system. I just
Yeah.
want the great games,
Now,
man. I don't care.
see, well, I was using a police system. I stopped.
Oh yeah, I can
I
see where
mean,
you have the.
it. I was afraid I was gonna break my cable because once you break one cable, you're like, all right, now you're paranoid.
Mhm.
And then like sometimes it ended up being more of a hassle. Like when I found the sweet spot, it was really good. And then I like trying to mark it off so that I can always hang it back up so it's always in the sweet spot, but it wasn't. And like sometimes one's hanging like a little low and you turn and you catch it with your arm. And
Yeah.
that's just way worse. Like that's way worse than feeling a cable touch your leg.
Right.
So I stopped using the pulley system. It just never was reliable enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to get it set up right because I remember before I went to that 3-point system, I would wrap it right around my neck. That was the
Yeah,
biggest
no,
problem I was having.
that's some Final Destination crap going on right there.
Exactly. Somebody's gonna
All I
find
need,
me.
I'd go out
I'm
by
like,
playing VR. That'd be pathetic.
Can you
oh,
imagine?
please don't find me hung myself with a VR headset on.
Yeah, put that on my tombstone. Jackass hangs
Oh
himself playing
man.
VR.
In a
Oh, too
cooking
funny.
simulator.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Even
No.
better.
Oh my god, I love cooking simulators. Mateo, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We kept you longer than I wanted to, man. But you're super nice for doing this and being here late and coming and doing this. And I will ask you one more thing. What are you most hyped for this coming, say, the next 6 months to a year?
All right. Well, I mean, we're in another VR lull right now, but obviously Bone Lab.
Yeah,
That's solid. Probably my most hyped game is Vertigo 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vertigo 2 is gonna be awesome. Now I'm in for the beta, but I haven't had time. Like I think Zach is doing like scheduled sessions.
Yep.
So you meet him and he'll hang out with you and like let you play his game.
Which is super cool. I mean, the guy's a freaking
Yeah, but
genius.
I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Like I looked to sign up and like I signed up and like 10 minutes later I was like, "No, I can't take that time. My kid has a COVID shot." Like and then like I tried like 4 other times. I'm like, "Forget this. I'll play the game when it comes out." And Zach will, I'll ask him for a review copy before the game comes out so I can play it.
Exactly.
He's
And like I
he's
said,
amazing.
if you're a fan, sometimes you don't want to play these. You don't want to do the testing.
That's another thing too. Like I have played certain games in early betas, which have totally turned me off. Like I played Into the Radius in an early beta, and
Mm,
people are like, "Oh, why aren't you a fan of Into the Radius?" I'm like, "Well, I played in an early beta. It was super jank, and I just can't get myself back into it." Like, I did get back, but I had to force myself, and like
right.
I feel like that lingers, like that,
Mhm.
like kind of first experience. That's happened with a couple titles. I can't remember offhand right now, but yeah. Someone said Gambit in the comments. That actually
Ooh,
looks pretty solid.
that looks really good. Yeah.
It does look good.
The
Yeah.
the footage for the Quest version that they showed off recently, the graphics look pretty rough though.
Yeah.
It looks fast paced, looks a lot of fun, but the graphics look like some Nintendo 64 action going on.
Quest. Yeah.
I know.
Which
I
I mean, you know
know.
what? Give me freaking fantastic gameplay, and I'm okay with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got to make it.
I will be fine
Yeah.
with that too. Like, I reviewed Shock Troops. My
Mm,
review was up today, and graphically, in some aspects, the graphics really shine because they did a great job on like lighting and the environments and stuff like that. And then you have these 2D sprite enemies that just look, like what I grew up with in the 90s.
Yeah.
When I was gaming. So, like I understand that, modern gamers might be like, what is this garbage?
right.
But for me, it's nostalgic.
Well, even
Yeah.
with Eric and I and Dee did Walkabout Labyrinth. We recorded it earlier this week and it released yesterday or today. And the Walkabout graphics aren't blow your mind graphics, but oh my god, so much fun.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. And that's one thing about VR. Like no one would say Beat Saber's got amazing graphics, even though it looks really good, especially if you're on PC, the lighting, stuff like that. It looks really good. But no one would say, oh, amazing graphics.
Right.
When it comes to VR, like if you're not playing PC VR, nothing's known for great graphics. Like Jurassic World Aftermath and like Resident Evil 4
Green
is like
Hell.
pushing it to the max.
Green Hell.
Green Hell's good.
Green Hell looks pretty good in VR, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you grinning about?
What?
What are you grinning because he said Beat Saber?
They can't get rid of me.
I was like, don't trigger him,
I
dude.
saw D as soon as you said Beat Saber. D started grinning because she was like, "Oh, Eric's gonna lose."
Here we go.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a bunch of games coming still that I am excited for, and then PlayStation VR too.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of my biggest. I'm looking forward to the Lynx XR1. I have that coming hopefully soon, man.
I don't know how to feel about that one.
I've
And
checked it
same
out.
thing with like Cambria. I think
Oh, yeah,
Cambria
I don't
is
know.
gonna mess with people's heads.
Yeah, I don't know what I was ready to just hand over my credit card a few months ago, but now I'm.
Oh, I mean, I'm
waffling.
gonna.
Well,
obviously.
It's gonna be a tax write-off. So
Yeah.
I know, Meta's not gonna send me one, but they're not gonna be sending them out to content creators really.
No.
Maybe a few of the biggest people like Linus will get, one.
Right.
But yeah, Cambria, I think, people are still thinking it's gonna like elevate mobile gaming. and it kind of can't. Like,
Yep.
I'm sorry to say it. It kind of can't because, it's going to be $1,500. So a lot of people aren't going to have it. And then
Yeah.
if a lot of people don't have it, no one's developing for it.
Right.
And yes, Facebook will help, like fund some development for it. But there'll be like smaller stuff. And there's gonna no major development for it.
No.
And so you say, well, it's a better headset. The panels don't matter when it comes to games because the current games don't run at the native resolution of the Quest 2. Like almost no games run at the native resolution. And these are supposed to have so much better panels. Won't make a difference. XR2 chipset might be cooled better performance there. Sure, cool. Maybe they get foveated rendering working amazingly. Say you get 50%, 100% better performance in Quest 2 games designed specifically for Quest 2. All that equates to is a little bit better resolution. Games that are running at 90 hertz can run at 120. That's
Less
all that
heat.
it doesn't change the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be it's not going to really shake up VR gaming, but that's not Meta's goal. Meta's goal is XR. Meta's goal is making the next computing platform.
Right.
And I think that eventually they'll pull it off, but what does it mean for gamers?
Yeah, that's the up in the air part. And
Yeah.
I think for anything, if you're gonna do that, it's definitely a prosumer's headset.
Yeah.
And for me, if you're if you're like Todd, who doesn't have a great PC VR headset, if you don't have an Index or if you don't have,
No,
I
I
think
got
it could be
Acer Windows
potentially
mixed reality headset
yeah,
behind me.
I think it could potentially be a great linked, or with a cable PC VR headset. But for $1,500, that's a lot to pay for a
Yeah.
PC
right.
VR headset right
And
now.
definitely a lot.
Get an Index. Get a Pimax.
Yeah. Well, don't get a Pimax. Maybe get a
I knew
Pimax.
that was coming.
Pimax is a
I
love
had to say
hate.
the P word. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Pimax is a love hate because they do certain things really well, but they do other things not so well, and they're expensive and they're hard to work with.
They're definitely getting better. I
Or hopefully they're changing.
had the same exact experience as you until probably about 6 months ago, and they've been really, really good. I don't know if something's changed at the top, but like
Yeah.
even the Pi tool has been they're working on it
Overhauled. Yeah.
every time I get an update, the Pi tool gets better and better to the point where now it's just super easy to use and run. And I'm hopeful. I want another player. I want them to be another viable player. So I'm just hopeful that they continue
Yeah.
in that
I
fashion.
mean, if you like to tinker, or you have one specific game, or you like Sims, or you're an enthusiast, I get it. But for me, I compared it to my Index, and I just wanted to go back to my Index. There
Yeah.
were so many less software issues. Games worked without stupid extra configuration. Fidelity wasn't, much of a difference because the pixels per inch, was actually pretty close to the Index because you got to understand the panel is like this freaking big on the
Mhm.
Pimax 8KX compared to this on the Index. So the pixel density was wasn't much better on the 8KX, and I didn't really see a big improvement in most scenarios.
Yeah, it's weird because they're improving it. Like I just got the new one, the new AKX with the 220 hertz, and I've just started testing it out like literally this morning.
Yeah.
And it's definitely an improvement. They're getting better with it, but again, the price tag is still super high.
Insane.
You have to be a super prosumer. You have to be somebody who
Yeah.
wants like the best of the best, and you have to and again, the Pi tool is getting better. But the problem is what is consistency with them. Like Z Storm Games, we kind of both got our AKXs and brought at the same time. He had the worst luck with his. I mean, he just had no issue. He had every problem you could have in the world, and I had zero problems with mine. Still don't have any problems. So
Mine
it's
was
just
monstrous.
it's
Like
just
I just could
consistency.
not get the room scale kept freaking out.
That's what happened to him
Support
too.
was useless. Usually I'm not a person who needs support, but I'm like this. And then like it refused to work on my second PC. Just like absolutely refused to work.
Hmm.
And they're just like reinstall your do a clean install of your graphics driver. And I'm like,
Come on.
but it's working on like 3 other headsets right now. Like I have it working with a Rift S. That's my spare machine.
Right.
And I'm like, and I just updated the drivers. Like, no, do a clean install because it refused to detect the headset. And then I did a clean install and it worked. I'm like, What the
Like,
F?
why?
Like, seriously, why?
Mm.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, like one of the only problems I ever had was it didn't want to detect my headset, and that's because it doesn't work. PyTool does not work with Logitech drivers for the wheel. I had the G923 hooked up, and I had to get rid of all those drivers.
Yeah,
but
and
it
then,
really
like,
was the only issue.
I needed to update the firmware on it, and, like, I ran the firmware update, and I was like, "Firmware update failed."
Mhm.
So I tell them, I'm
Oh
like,
no.
"Firmware update failed." It didn't brick it, it just failed.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
And they're just like, "Oh, just try again." I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Try again." I try again. They're like, "Yeah, do it 2 or 3 times." And the 3rd time, it just
It
worked.
just works out of nowhere.
And
Come
I'm
on,
just
you have a
like,
tech background. That's normal.
not really, not a firmware update. But
I
look,
like that.
I will end up staying on here all night, guys. So
Yeah.
I will let you continue with the show.
No, we appreciate it. Thank you for
Yeah.
staying so long, man. We really do appreciate it, and it's been a lot of fun. And please come back anytime you want, man. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And, Todd, can you put up Mateo's channel on the front of the page here for us and in the notes? And guys, go check out Mateo 311 VR news and reviews. It's so much more than the the channel has just grown like crazy, and there's so much more going on now. There, you have all the great news, you have all the great compilation videos. There's so much out there. You have all the gameplays now, which are great. I see you've got like Moss Book 2 up that you just did. You just did Shock Troops. You just did what else did you do? You did Twilight Zone. So
Yeah.
so yeah, you're playing, and I love that you play all these games through, man. That is a freaking testament to putting time in, and good for you on that.
Thanks. Well, thanks for
yeah.
having me, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. We'll see
Thanks
you
for
soon.
coming.
Take it easy. Dude, that was so much fun, man. That's a lot of fun. And thank you again to Mateo 301 for coming and joining us. It was man, I just love having good people in here that want to like hang out and when we get a chance to do these things. And it's literally that blew by. I was like, Mateo, why don't you come on for like 40? I'm willing to keep you like 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
I'm looking at our show notes, and there's probably 6 questions that we didn't even ask.
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
because you lose it, right? You lose
Yeah.
your, you get going and it just it kind of goes. And
That was good.
yeah, but I hope you guys really enjoyed it. That was really amazing, and it was a lot of fun. And again, thank you to Mateo for doing that. But let's give a game away. We have tons of games to give away, D, and we got to give a game away. And then we want to do some. Then we want to talk a little bit of thing. We want to celebrate a little bit. Again, this is also our 1 year anniversary episode. D, happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Hell yeah. So let's get a wheel going. Let's give away what plane do we want, or what game do we want to give away? Let's give away what plane? There we go. Let's give away Warplanes.
Hey.
Warplanes Battles Over Pacific is about to go to the Quest store. So let's give that away real quick. And while you do that, I will just kind of mention a few people that have stopped in while we were talking. Daniel Kaz is here. He stopped in. Sim has stopped in. Chatty. Techno Glitch is here. Mickey Burr has stopped in. Ernie Whitten, what's up, Ernie? How you doing, man? Good to see you back.
Don't cry.
Are you crying, D?
Don't cry. No, you spun the wheel like really quick, and I just added D Millen. So I'm like, if you didn't make it on there this one, it's all Todd's fault.
Yep.
Yeah, Deep Dive Interactive has stopped into the chat. How are you guys doing? Thank you. And they said, can anybody give away a game in chat? Of course you can. We love that, man. We would absolutely love that. Give away a game to some great people hanging out with us in chat tonight. That would be awesome. And Ramvis, congratulations on Warplanes, man. That's awesome. Another great game.
Sorry, GT.
Yeah, GT just missed it.
No! GT, what is going on? How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Hey, don't worry. There's a lot more games to give away tonight. And we're gonna kind of blow through them because we got some stuff to do. Let's do this real quick because I want to kind of get this done. Let's stop into the multiverse, Todd, and check out Tass. MrTass is hanging in the multiverse, and Deep Dive Interactive has just dropped a key for bocce time in the chat. Thank you guys for doing that.
That's awesome.
And grab that, somebody. Get that. D, how much fun do we have playing bocce time?
It was very fun for that first half when I was kicking your ass, and then it all went downhill after.
And then it went downhill from there.
What happened, D?
Because then he started. man, he got his shit together and
Peekaboo.
I lost mine.
I did too. What's up, Tass? How are you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Good, good.
You
Look at
hear
that,
me?
man. The room is looking good. The TV's not
Yeah,
all
actually.
glitchy, and there's people hanging out with you, man. I'd like to see
Oh,
that.
we got
blow you up.
Redmond here.
Hey,
Hello,
Redmond.
hello.
Hey,
Mateo's
look at
door in
Mateo's door. What's up, Mateo's
looks
door?
3D.
Does
I know,
it
it looks
looks like
good,
it's, yeah, that looks really
Yeah, it looks
good.
like his
man.
arm comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you did some nice work up here. We got moss
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at
Moss
that.
door.
Looks good, man.
and some
Blue
guys there that need
Bayou.
some coffee. But yeah, Bluebell's here. Michelle's here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Say
Yeah,
hi.
that's
Love to see
our
it.
Say
buy
hi,
us a
Bluebell.
coffee door up at the top there.
Yep. So it's looking good. It's a good looking room with good people.
Hell yeah!
There
So
we go.
we're gonna give away a key to Kayak VR a little bit later, and you're gonna do a paddle with that, huh?
Yeah, I've got right here.
Look at that little paddle
Oh,
attachment. You can put like
that's
a
cool.
piece of PVC in between them, right?
Yeah, so there'll be an option for a 1-inch wood dowel or a 1-inch PVC.
That's
And then
cool.
that's the same adapter can be used. Well, there's a size for like a bat or a cricket bat.
So what
cool.
are people saying they're buying? They're liking it. It's like something
Yeah,
really,
they like
really
it.
good. and-
There's been 2 or 3 that have bought a set of the kayak paddles and they've enjoyed and got their settings working. And I've actually got here. And mind you, I'm doing this blind, but you know, wood dowel.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
it's
can see it. Yeah, it
You
looks
can
good.
put it on.
Onakazi has stopped in. What is It was up Onakazi. He says, super late. Guess I
PVC
missed
pipe.
Mateo. You did, man. You just missed Mateo, but you're in time. We have some cool stuff that we're gonna give away some cool stuff, and we're gonna do a little celebration, man. This is episode number 52 of Q2C VR Gamer Live. So we're gonna celebrate a little bit and talk a little
And
bit.
don't
We
forget,
gotta-
you can always catch the replay of Mateo on YouTube, on Twitch, and in the multiverse.
Hey, mind ya.
You can go in there and watch the replay as well.
Awesome. What is up,
We
Mind
got more
Jive?
people joining in.
Oh yeah, thanks for hanging out in VR,
It's
guys. We
happening.
really appreciate it.
But yeah,
And,
so it's good going on here.
Yeah, cool, man.
That's good.
All right, thanks, Tass. We appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for hanging
See you
out
in
in
a little
VR. And we'll see you a
Oh,
little bit.
by the way, my replacement wand is literally just about to finish printing. Like,
nice. You
in
can
about
show up before the end of
2
the show.
minutes.
Sweet.
Oh, good. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
so you can give it away, huh?
Hell
I'm
yeah.
sure we can figure out someone to give another one to. And
Seriously.
So yeah, guys, if you ever want to be a patron, this is how it happens. We were in their Patreon meeting. We had like, I don't know, there was a ton of people in there, 15 people in there, and I felt bad because Todd blew everybody off and he wasn't in there for the meeting.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know
seriously,
what?
Todd.
Somewhere in the middle of the meeting, I'm like, you know what? Let's just give away. Das was showing off his wand. He's like, I finally made myself a new wand because he's been giving it. You know, he makes one for himself, and then we end up giving it, you know, to somebody. So I'm like,
3
you know what?
times.
Let's give that away. Let's give that away to somebody in chat. And then I think who was it? Was it Bluebell who won?
Bluebell, who's right here.
Bluebell won the wand in chat and in our
Patreon.
in
Yep,
Patreon,
on the Patreon.
show prep meeting. So
She actually got it today.
look at that.
Oh,
See,
nice.
Awesome.
nice.
So
Congrats.
it arrived.
Cool.
But,
Thanks,
yeah,
Tass.
awesome.
Yeah,
we'll check in later for kayak.
All right,
Sounds
man.
good.
Thank you. Cool. All right. So congratulations to whoever won the Warplanes key. We'll get back to that in a little bit. Ramvis. There you go. Ramvis.
Yep.
D. Mateo was super good, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, I can't wait till he comes back. Like it was just
Seriously.
like you said earlier, like hanging out with someone and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. There's guests that I just already. I'm like, I want to have them back on. You know what I mean? And he's definitely one of them because I think we could just talk about anything. So you know, it's nice to get to know somebody. And then next time, I would just like that we could pull out 5 or 6 topics.
We
and just
can
get
blow
into
by
them.
all the little crazy interview questions and then just have more in-depth conversation for more time. So that'd be
Exactly.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, let's talk about 1 year anniversary, guys. Where were you 1 year ago tonight? Where were you, D? Were you in VR yet?
Yes, I was.
Cool.
But-
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've had this thing for like a year and a half, but
I
Were you,
actually didn't know. So
Were you?
What?
Did you catch our
Oh.
first episode, D, of Q2C? Well, actually, it wasn't Q2C VR Gamer back then.
no.
It was just dumb shit doing a thing.
ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when, but I.
You know
think I
who?
said-
So I did some research on a little video that we made. So I went back to some of the early videos. Kyle Kitchings has been here since like episode 2 or 3.
All right.
Kyle Kitchen. Kyle was here
He's
before
OG.
Felipe, before Pace. He's way more OG than Felipe. I didn't remember.
You're just saying that because Felipe's not here. He can't defend himself.
He should be here, bro. That's what happens if you're not here.
Kyle is always here.
But yeah, I didn't realize that Kyle had been like before it was Q2C VR Gamer Live. Kyle was here. He was here when it was like Thursday Night Live or when it didn't even have a fucking name. It didn't even have a name. It was just dumb shit hanging out in front of the camera. Hendrix Toy
those were the days.
God, why does your bot keep like timing out? Hendrix Toy just said I was playing flat games and your bot timed it out. It did great on his comment. I had to let him. Had to put it through. It's weird. I've had to do a couple of these.
That's the YouTube bot. I don't have a third-party bot anymore. That's just plain old YouTube bot catching it.
Oh, Nikai, this is a year on YouTube, or did you start simulcasting later? Yeah, this is just a year of the show. So we just basically started on the first episodes. A few of the first episodes were just on Facebook. We were not restreaming then. We were just doing. I was just going live in Facebook, and you'll kind of get an idea about that in a bit. But yeah, we were just going live on Facebook, and it was pretty rough in the beginning. And I think I put together like a little compilation of some of our episodes, and you'll kind of see how we've morphed over the 52 episodes, and it's crazy how it changes quickly, right, Todd? I mean,
it's amazing. Like
production changes.
So bad.
And, yeah, it was so bad.
It's come a long way. Yeah. From everything from visuals to audio to
awkwardness
and green
and not knowing what to say and
pauses. Like there's so many times that we're just quiet.
Travel Man says you guys had Rezel with you, didn't you? You may see a Rezel.
Yeah, he might actually.
I might
have to make an appearance in one of these videos.
I put him in a couple.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Well, he was part of the beginning. Whatever.
Only because it says, okay, I think I started showing up right around. Yeah, we started YouTube. We started streaming to YouTube, I think, and you'll see that I think in this little video too. I think it was right around like the time that OC or Facebook Connect was, right?
Yeah,
when we started using Restream. I think it was right around, somewhere around there. We started using Restream, and then Restream allowed us to start going to YouTube because Facebook was so hit or miss, man. And we never knew, people were not getting notified when we went live in Facebook, and it was just hit or miss in who we would get. So that's when we really switched over and made a YouTube channel. And that's why it's so crazy that we've grown so fast. And we hit 3,000 last week. We're almost at 50. We gained about 50 freaking new subs last week since we.
I know it's crazy.
We hit 3,000. Yeah.
Up to 3,000, like it was, $29.90. It seemed like for
forever.
Forever. And you break that 3,000 mark, and now we've had 50 in 4 days or something. So
yeah. Miss Pal said mobile gaming. They were mobile gaming a year ago.
Oh wow, there's a big upgrade.
Yeah, hell yeah. Blue Bayou, which is Bluebells in Twitch, and they said Bluebell said you may have started out slow, but you guys are rocking now. Must be because of D. I agree. Must be because of D.
For sure.
And I think we'll see a D sighting somewhere in this video. Why don't we do that, Todd? Let's run.
I did not approve this.
You guys haven't seen the video yet. So
you want to do the anniversary intro one?
Yeah, let's do the anniversary intro one first, and then we'll do yours. We'll do your intro one later. But yeah, this is a little rough, guys. I basically had to put this together in the last couple of days. Todd got sick and wasn't able to really do anything. So we just and I've been super busy, so I would have liked to have been a little bit better, but just going back, I mean, 52 episodes is a lot, man. It's a lot to go back and look at 52 episodes, and we have 2-hour episodes, and trying to figure out what happened when and where, and God,
trying not to miss all the big pinnacle moments, right?
Dude, having to watch some of these things,
I know, right?
So rough, so rough.
Oh my God, this is gonna be funny.
This is gonna be funny for sure. D, are you ready for this? Can you handle
it? No. Yeah, I guess.
So I'm gonna blow it full screen and then turn the mics off.
Yeah, let's do it. This will be fun. Hey, how's it going, everybody? We are going live. How you doing? Hey, what's going on, Quest 2 community? What's happening today? So I hope we are live, if I did everything correctly. Okay, we are live.
Hello, hello.
Do we see it in the group yet? Let me refresh the group. What's going on, Q2C? Says we are live.
All right.
What's up, guys? So we are live. Thursday night live chat with the Facebook group. How's everybody doing, Q2C? And we are live. How we doing, Quest 2 community? It is time. It is time for our Thursday night live. What's going on, Quest 2 community? For some of you, good morning. For some of you, good afternoon. And for some of you, good evening. What is going on, Quest 2 community? It is Thursday, and Thursday's live chat. It's live chat Thursdays. What is going on, Q2C? How we doing on this Thursday night? Oh, wait a minute. It's not Thursday night. It's Tuesday night. What the hell are we doing here on a Tuesday night? What is going on, Quest 2 community? It is Thursday night. It is Thursday night, and it is time for Thursday Night Live. How is everybody doing? What is going to see? How are we doing this fine Thursday evening? What is going on, Q2C? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? What an intro. Holy crap, man, that thing is awesome. I was just bopping my head for 1 minute waiting for that countdown to end. That was so cool, man. What is going on, Q2C? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? Happy Thanksgiving to all you that celebrate Thanksgiving out there. I hope you guys had a great day, spending some time with family. I know I did. It was a lot of fun. What is going on, everybody? How are we on this fine Thursday evening? Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? Welcome to another episode of Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? It is time for VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday night? It's a jank fest here at Q2C VR Gamer Live. We don't know what the hell we are doing. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? I'm your host, Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? I am your host, Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? I am your host, Eric, and I am losing my crap already. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C. Oh, thanks, Todd. Thanks for being back and doing that to me. That's the best. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live.
She wasn't even watching.
What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Welcome. I don't know if everybody saw this. Can you have a picture of it? Or do you have, like, can we put it up? Let's put the picture up that we just saw. So Todd has changed our intro, if everybody didn't notice it, and we have an addition to our intro.
And judging by your face, she didn't notice.
Dee, did you not notice the intro? Dee, did you not
No,
notice
because
it?
hell no.
I love it. ChinaTown Dee.
Like, it's so good. I love it.
No, I did not see.
That is the best thing ever.
Oh,
God, no.
What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. My name is Eric. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric. Welcome back to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Saturday afternoon? What the crap is this? My name is Eric. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live.
The evolution of Q2C VR Gamer
Dude,
Live.
I had to cut. I had to edit and cut. I had to go find, edit, and cut all this garbage. I don't ever want to hear that opening
music.
I know. I don't ever want to hear that intro ever again. If I
Oh my
say
God.
fine Thursday evening one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit, yo. Oh, Dee.
My God.
How bad were those first, like,
Oh my God, I couldn't
First
stop
3 or
cracking up.
4.
50?
Hey,
First 50, right?
Oh, shit, man.
oh my God, had me
But
crying.
watching your guys' comments was awesome too.
Oh, yeah. Too funny. Too funny. They were so funny, man. I remember doing those first few episodes and going, what in the
Hello?
fuck am I doing? Why am I
Hello?
doing this?
I hope we're live.
Hello?
Are we live? Are we live?
That's the best thing to go on air and just like dead air and just go,
Yeah.
I think we're live. Are we
Oh
live?
my God,
I don't
so
know. Are we
funny.
live? But you know what? It was, the first episode I did, there was nobody live. I was me. So I was like talking to myself.
Yeah,
then,
there was
like,
nobody even in the audience.
Then we got
Yeah.
like 5 people. And I was like, oh, I was happy to get 5, man. I was like, holy shit, we got 6 people in here. And
Oh my
then,
God.
yeah, it was too funny. And then just seeing the different people that were in there for, just see the evolution. Like I said, you can kind of see like where we kind of like we're evolving into what we were doing. And, then it was like, it was just me. And then it was just like, we were just, it didn't even have a name. And then we were calling it Thursday Night Live.
Yeah.
Once we settled on Thursdays, and then it went into like, okay, it was me, and it was going to be, Rezel, and it was going to be Todd. And then we even had like our moderator Millie come in for one episode there
Yeah, that's right.
in the beginning. And then then Rezel left, which was fine. It worked out really good for us at that point. And that's when you could, to me, that's when you saw the show really take off. Because Todd, you were able to put your fingerprints on the show at that point, I think, right?
I think so. Yeah, that's when I kind of just said we need a production overhaul, and I didn't have to I didn't have to ask anyone anymore. You didn't care as long as it was going in the right direction.
Yeah,
It was
sure.
The reins were off. Do it. So it was, and you could see it in this video, right? Everybody, even in the comments, was like, "Oh my god, there's where Todd took over."
Yeah, because it was funny. It was being like kind of a little stifled, I think, at some point, and we went for a while where we just didn't have we didn't have a path. We didn't know exactly where we wanted to be or what we wanted to do, and I think we needed to make some changes, and I think they worked out in our favor, even though they weren't changes that we made directly. But I think the changes worked, and it made openings to where we could actually do some things, and then you felt more comfortable, I think, working on the show, and and then I think our working together really took off, and then somewhere in the middle there you see the emergence of Denise that laugh. Dennis.
ChinaTown.
And then ChinaTown Dee. See how these things work out.
That was so
I forgot
hilarious.
it was the Ashley Riot episode that
Right. And I was like,
I
oh man, you guys cracking up, and then I missed it because I was trying to keep up with chat, and then you brought it up,
I could
and
see
then
you
I
in the
walked
side,
out.
and you were looking off on chat. That's right. And I was like, oh, she missed it. Oh my god.
No, because people in chat keep me busy, man.
Hussein X said the first episode intro should have been, "What is going on, nobody?"
Yeah.
That's pretty much right. Oh man. Oh shit, that's too funny. Fine, yeah, fine Thursday evening. I don't know if I want to do that anymore. It's so bad. I had to do it. I had to listen to it, like, when you're editing, you would listen to that over
and over. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, that's so cringe.
I'm really glad I didn't edit that video.
Oh, I know, right? I thought the videos of us laughing to the intros were too funny. I mean, the one where we tried to do the intro, we went live, and you had just done the caricatures of me and you, and it was it was a surprise to me. So it took me completely off guard and completely screwed me up. But it was so much fun. It was so funny. But that's not where I stopped, Todd. I went back. And
this next one's gonna. Oh my
I
god,
was
it's so bad.
I was a glutton for punishment, and I wanted to do one more video. And this one took me even longer because there wasn't I didn't start this until a certain point, and it really wasn't a thing until it was a thing. So I had to go back and kind of hunt and find all these things. But this might be my favorite, D.
Can't wait.
I know, right? Can't wait either. But I think this will for sure be my favorite.
Yeah, this is gonna crack. I'm gonna do the same thing. Full screen, turn the cameras off.
Say hi to my partner, my Canadian brother, Todd. What's going on, my friend?
Hi, diddly ho diddly.
And I love it. Now you got to do it every week, right?
I know. Now I got it. It's like my intro.
Before we do that, we got to bring in my brother from Canada. Oh, Canada. Our home and
hi diddly ho diddly.
What's going on, man? There it is. The hi diddly ho diddly. I wait all week long just to hear the hi diddly.
Just to hear me say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear me singing your national anthem?
I did. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Did I get the words right?
Most of them. Yeah.
I think those are only the ones I know.
Yeah.
Well, let me bring in my partner in crime, my brother from the Canadian Northwest. Merry Christmas, Todd.
Hi diddly ho diddly.
But before we get into any of that, I need to bring in my Canadian compadre, Todd. What's going on, my friend? How you doing?
I'm good. Hi diddly ho diddly.
Before I get even close to getting into this, we need to say hello to my Canadian muchacho, my guildmate to be, the man with the plan, Todd Jackson.
Hi diddly ho diddly.
What's up, Zenithian? My friend, right over there, Todd Lamplighter, who basically has been like Chuck Norris, missing in action for the past 4 weeks. My Canadian counterpart, Todd Jackson. What is going on, Todd? How are you doing, man?
Hi diddly ho diddly.
Before we get anywhere, I have to say hello to my Canadian cohort, the man behind the curtain, the all-powerful, the all-knowing, the all-seeing, the Wizard of Todd. What's going on, Todd? How we doing, brother?
Hi diddly ho diddly.
Oh,
Before we get into anything, let me say hello to the coolest Canadian Mountie since Dudley Do Right, my favorite Ned Flanders impersonator, Todd. What is going on, man? How you doing?
Hi diddly do diddly.
we can't do anything till I say hello to the yin to my yang, to the peanut butter to my jelly, to the cookies to my cream, my favorite Canadian, Todd Jackson. What's going on, Todd? How you doing, brother?
Hi diddly ho diddly.
Before we go any further, I need to say hello to my best friend, the man who's watched Strange Brew over 1,000 times. He's actually been to the El Senor Brewery. His doorbell goes, coo, 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 coo. My favorite Mackenzie brother. Take off, hoser. Todd McKenzie, what's going on, brother? How you doing today?
Hi diddly ho diddly.
Seriously, how many times have you watched Strange Brew?
Too many times. Like, I'm not allowed to tell you. Yeah.
Take off, eh?
It's part of our citizenship. We have to watch it at least once a month.
That film was shot in 3B, 3 beers, and it looks good, eh?
Yeah.
Before we go any further, let me say hello to my Canadian companion, my Canadian compadre, my compatriot, the man who thinks maple syrup is a food group, Todd Jackson. What's going on, Todd? How you doing, brother?
Hi diddly ho diddly. I'm doing.
What is everybody doing tonight? Before we go any further, let me say hello to my Canadian partner, my life mate, my hetero life mate. He has 12 inches of snow right now. It's probably snowing now. It's been snowing for 3 days. He'll have snow until sometime in late July. Todd Jackson, what's going on, my cold winter friend?
Hi diddly ho diddly. I got news for you.
Shoot.
All the snow melted today.
Did it really? Is it all gone?
We had just under 10 inches of snow yesterday that dumped yesterday from nothing to 10 inches. And now, today, it's gone.
You know who hates it when it goes from 10 inches to nothing? Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
But before we get into any of that, I have to say hello to the man from the Great White North. We can have 10 inches of snow one day, 0 the next, and then 10 again the next day after that. The man who's decided to speak the entire show in Canadian French tonight just to prove that he's better than me. Todd Jackson, what's going on, Todd? How you doing, man?
Hi diddly ho diddly. Eh?
Eh? So I can't wait to hear you speak the entire show in French, and I think you've decided to do it in Quebecois.
Oh yes, Quebecois is my favorite type of French.
Before I go any further, let me say hello to my Canadian partner from the fracking north. Let's get fracked, eh? What the frack is going on? It's the end of the fracking world, yo. What's going on, Todd?
Hi diddly ho diddly.
But before we go any further, let me say hello to my Canadian partner who still won't tell me what a loony, a toonie, or a kerfuffle is. Todd Jackson, what's going on tonight, Todd? How you doing, man?
Hi diddly ho diddly.
But before we go any further, let me say hello to my Canadian counterpart who has traveled all the way to the House of the Mouse. That's right. He's in Florida. He definitely thinks he's better than me. What's going on, Todd Jackson? How you doing, man?
Hi diddly ho diddly. I'm doing fantastic.
But before we go any further, let me just say we have an amazing show for you guys tonight, and we have a very, very special guest that I'm extremely excited to have on here. But let me introduce my friend, my partner from the Great White North, the man who thinks that poutine is a morning, noon, and night meal, and he always orders a Royale with cheese. Todd Jackson, what's going on, Todd? How you doing, brother?
Hi diddly ho diddly. I am doing fantastic.
All right, before we go any further and get into the cool goings on that we have tonight, let me say hello to my Canadian counterpart, the man with the plan, the multiverse manipulator, Todd Jackson. What's going on, Todd? How you doing, man?
Hi diddly ho diddly. I'm doing fantastic. What a day. Oh my God.
But before we go any further, talk about the games, talk about the show, let me say hello to my partner in all this madness, the contaminated quarantine Canadian himself, Todd Jackson. What's going on, Todd? How you doing, man? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling, bro? But before we get there, I need to say hello To my Canadian compadre, the man who thinks that Canadian bacon is way better than regular bacon and is completely wrong. What is going on, Todd Jackson? How you doing, man?
Hi diddly ho diddly. I'm doing.
Do you really
fantastic.
think that Canadian bacon is better than regular bacon?
It is miles better. Are you kidding me?
It's just ham, bro. It's ham. Come
That's
on,
what you.
man.
That's not Canadian bacon. That's just what you people call Canadian bacon.
Well, I was gonna say, in Canada, do you guys go, hey, let's go have some Canadian bacon, eh? Or do you just say, let's go have some bacon?
We don't call that Canadian bacon. We call that ham.
Right. Well, it's Canadian bacon. Well, here we call it Canadian bacon.
Oh my god. Dude. I'm never saying that again.
You have to say it again. D, tell everybody when I write those. When do I usually write those?
Like 2 seconds before the freaking show goes on. And I've learned my lesson. Me or Todd, we're not allowed to look at.
Not allowed to look at the show notes. You have to skim over them.
Real reactions. I've never looked at the intros because I don't want to.
Once and I got yelled at.
She got yelled at.
Learned my lesson.
Well, we finally started sharing the show notes with D. I'm like, D, you need to have the show notes so you know what the hell is going on. So I don't think she really knew the rule of you're not supposed to look at Todd's intro.
Started page 2. Yeah.
Oh man, it was funny. I don't know when they started, how it started. It was like episode 20, I think. That I did the first one, but then it wasn't like a thing. Like I did one and then I didn't do another one for a few weeks, and then I did one and then all of a sudden it was like I could tell. I think it was right around when you started doing the hi diddly ho diddly. I think I needed to kind of like do something for you to lead into that, so I just started doing it every week.
Yeah, maybe.
And, I don't
remember when I started doing that. I can't remember that even.
It's literally the last thing I do before the show goes live. I sit there for like 5 minutes and I put something in there.
Onikazi says, "Wait. Those aren't off the cuff. They're considered and approved. There is no consideration. There is no approval. He just writes it down so he doesn't forget it. Nobody looks."
Yeah. I think my favorite is the Strange Brew one. I love that movie, dude.
Yeah. I got to rewatch that actually. It's been a long time.
Oh, it's
like
so
too
good.
Long,
so good.
Maybe like a Labyrinth Strange Brew weekend.
It was fun. It was a lot of work going to find that shit, man. But it was fun doing it. It's fun to see what we've done over the last year. But it was pretty cool, man. And it's fun. I mean, I'm very proud of what we've done in just a short year from where we've started. I think we have the proper team now in place that we probably should have had from the beginning. And I couldn't ask for two better people to do the show with. So thank you guys.
I agree 100%. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. So I love it. Hi diddly ho diddly.
B, you rock, dude. Thanks for coming and doing our show. You're awesome.
You're amazing.
B, please don't cry.
I already cried, dude.
No, wrong button again.
Don't cry.
Todd.
Todd, you're ruining the moment,
This
bro.
thing's got too many buttons.
Dude, you killed it.
Oh shit, too funny.
But,
Well,
it's an honor to be a part of all this because I haven't been here from the beginning. So coming in at the point that I did,
it was a good part of the show, D. I think the show has definitely gotten better with the three of us doing it. I very much like the mix that we have. I think it works very, very well. And some things are just meant to be. Know what I mean, D? You know what I mean.
You know what I'm saying. You know. I love you guys.
Too funny. Happy tears, M. Happy tears. Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you say, guys? Let's give away a whole bunch of games, and then we'll talk about. I think I'm going to talk about one topic, and then we're going to get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
because it's a big topic, and people have been asking me to talk about it all week, and I have basically stonewalled everybody that has talked to me, has asked me questions about it. But let's give away a few games in between now and then, and
we have two things we got to talk about. One that we talked about inside our Labyrinth video that was released today. And then actually both things were inside the Labyrinth video.
Yes. Yeah, that was the one. We're both in there? Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Let's do it. Let's give away a couple of keys first. Let's hold Kayak and Tass's thing till last. Let's do that last. I'll give you a minute to compose, D. No worries.
No, I just need to add M on here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who won the first thing again?
Something with the R. Ramvis.
Ramvis. There you go. Good job, D.
Yeah. He won Warplanes.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Are we gonna give away now?
Let's give away let's give away real VR fishing. How's that? Did we ever figure out who gave us Nock? Was it Alex or was it Alex Kubakawa or was it?
I don't have that key, so I don't know unless you put it in
Chris?
the vault.
I put it in the vault, yeah, but I just don't remember who gave it to me. It was either Chris Lebrecht. I want to say I think it was Alex, but it could have been Chris. I don't know.
I want to say it was Kubo, but
I think it was Kubo because he loved the game so much he wanted to.
Right.
He wanted to donate Nock, but we're gonna give away. Yeah, it was Kubo. Thank you, man. Thanks for reminding me. But yeah, thank you for donating it, and thank you for giving up a great game. We're gonna do real VR fishing first, and then we'll do Nock right after that. M says they just played front 9 of the hardcore on the new course.
Yeah,
crazy cool new course. Did you say you opened it up earlier, Todd? The hard?
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, D and I played the front 9 last night after you went off to do Virtual Strangers.
After you took off,
I'm
like,
you guys go play while I have to go to work.
How dare you abandon us?
Daniel Kaz.
I had to go to work, D. Wes is a slave driver, yo.
To get through it, dude.
Wes is a slave. Wes is like,
till
dude.
like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
Wes
exactly.
is like, look, we actually need you to play the games so you can talk about them. So I had to go play the games, bro.
So D and I, not only did we recorded some
played-
TikTok footage that we put on TikTok today.
Oh,
and we went on a golf ball hunt for the front 9.
Oh, did you guys get them?
I got
Get them all.
I got 13 out of 18 so far.
We had
So I'm
such
doing
a
pretty good.
I had such a fun time doing that.
It was
video.
so much fun, dude.
I
It was
watched
so
it.
much
I watched it today. You did a really good job editing that video, by the way.
Thank you.
And I thought
I've
it was
got
really
new
good.
editing software, and I'm really enjoying it. This was like my first with the new software, and it turned out really good.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I liked it a lot. So, who was that? Who just won? By the way,
Was Daniel Kaz.
Oh shit, Daniel Kaz, congratulations! We almost moved right over top of you, man. Onakaji says a few balls he can't find. And Chris 9989 says I love the golf ball and club hunts. And here's what we're gonna do: Saturday's first game, D, is gonna be Walkabout mini golf. And we're gonna play.
Sweet.
We can get 8 people in there.
8 people.
So
Yeah.
I already had somebody message me. I don't remember who it was now. Who the hell was it? Somebody messaged me already and asked if we're going to do Walkabout and if they could they be a part of it? And I said 100% absolutely. You're welcome to come in. So it's definitely going to be me and D. Probably not Todd because he'll probably be at camp.
Yeah, it's a long weekend up here. Last summer long
Yep.
weekend. So I'm
Good
I'm
for
down.
you. So it'll be me and I assume D. D, you there or no?
Dude, what am I not?
Okay. So me and D, and then this other third person I think I already spoke to. And then that's 3 of us. And then so we got 5 more. We got 5 more people. Whoever wants to come in Saturday, probably sometime between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be our first game of the night for our Saturday night live stream. We're going to do Walkabout mini golf. So get on the list. We got 5 more people to get in there, and we'll go see if we can find some.
You know what I'm going to do?
questionable,
I'm not going to be there. I might not be able to even watch the stream. But if
Yeah.
you do it with 8 people, I'll buy the winner a Q2C VR Gamer shirt, whoever wins.
What? Hell yeah, dude.
Sweet.
That's nice. A hoodie for the Q2C VR Gamer winner? Is that what you said? What if I win? Do you gonna buy me one?
No.
If I win, you gotta get the whoever the runner up is. Then
We can sign up in Discord. I'll make a post in Discord, and you can sign up there.
that's a good idea. We'll make a post like in the announcement section of our Discord.
Yeah, I
When
don't
you
know
go- when you-
where. Somewhere, because nobody can comment in the announcement section. So
Oh
I'll
yeah,
put it somewhere
okay.
else.
Is there a walkabout?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Make sure
Put
you're
it-
on our
put it-
Discord.
Put it in general chat, or you can do sign up right now. Right? I can sign up right now.
You can sign up right now.
Who's
Sure.
in?
Give me more work to do. Jesus.
Come on, you just sat there watching videos for the last half hour, man. You were
I
relaxing.
went to the bathroom. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
saw you. You're like, I'm out. Dee's over here crying through the whole video. Todd's peeing in the bathroom.
I know. I felt so bad, but I had to pee.
Oh man. So did anybody say they wanted to play? Did people say they wanted to play? I didn't see. Well, probably maybe we're just to get 5 people. Maybe we're just better off. Onikazi's in. Okay.
Well, he asked where you sign up.
Troy is in.
Sim's like, don't pee, don't pee, don't pee.
Yeah. I was like that the whole Mateo interview. I'm like, oh my god, we got to stop talking.
VR Spry guy says he's in.
So I got Troy, Onikazi.
I need
Troy,
another girl.
Onikazi,
Come on, there's got to be another girl in there.
VR Spry guy.
Like Dark,
VR Spry guy.
I need Michelle.
PC in the chat.
I need another girl.
Chris,
Mike?
I think was it Chris?
Creator?
Q creators in.
And Chris 999 said, "How do we get the room code for Walkabout?" We'll announce it. We'll announce it in, in Discord. Yeah. Between 8 and 9. I just have to
Michelle B's in.
time. There you go, D. I think that's our 8 because we got one more that's already coming. Saturday 8 p.m. 8.
Nobody needs to buy the download content as long as one of us has it. Then you can all play. So don't worry about having to go and buy it.
All right. We got our crew, man. We got our crew. I wish I could get freaking 20 people in there. That would be awesome.
There you go.
But yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. We got the names, and then we'll take a few extra names too. So if you see that we've already got 8, put your name in there because somebody might get busy and can't make it, and then we'll bring you. And then it'll be fun.
Yep.
And Todd's gonna buy everybody a hoodie, man. Whoever even just enters, he's gonna buy a hoodie, right?
Eric has suffered some technical difficulties and it's no longer on camera.
Oh man.
Eric has left the building.
Eric has left the building.
How dare you put me? Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Wolveraz is on the plate for an alternate. So
nice, Wolveraz. We will probably be into after the fall, right after that. So we'll get you an alternate and rest up because we'll have you on for after the fall for sure.
That's gonna take a minute with 8 people.
Oh yeah, but it'll be fun. It'll go by fast. That's why I think we should probably try and start at 8.
Right.
Yeah, that's why we'll probably try and start at 8. All right, let's give away Nock real quick. Or did we do that already? Did we do that?
Oh,
No,
not yet.
Let's give away Nock. Kyle says all of chat gets a hoodie tonight. Is that what I heard? That is not what you heard.
D, you're so nice.
M
I
says
don't
lots
got
of
that kind of cash. No,
lots
if I'm
of-
spending
lots-
anything, it's on this PC VR I'm trying to build. No.
Yeah, right. M says lots of ball jokes with 8 people. Yeah, last time we went in there for a Saturday night stream, things got really phallic, really quick.
Right.
I won't even go on from there. But if you watch that stream,
It
things
was all
got crazy.
It's just disgusting.
I started.
I said that during the other video. I said that during yesterday's video.
I was
I'm like,
never
"Hey."
this way until I started hanging out with you guys. You corrupt.
Every time I said something, she made it dirty. I was like,
Yep.
D, you grab the shaft.
You
of
know
the
how many
golf
my
club.
mom jokes I had to insert into that goddamn video? Yeah.
She's so dirty.
All right, guys, this is for Nock.
Let's do it, Nock.
all my
I need
fault,
to, I need to give Nock another chance. I mean, people absolutely love this game so much that they're buying keys to donate to get people to play. I think I need to try and give this game another chance.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think so.
Bluebell says the peeing statues. Yeah, the peeing statues were pretty funny.
Those caught me off guard, man. Holy crap.
I was almost tempted to put that timestamp. I just put bathroom break, but I was so tempted to put an R. Kelly joke in there.
Right?
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Sim, congratulations, Sim. You just won yourself a copy of Nock. Congratulations, and thank you to Alex Kubokawa, Kubo92
Sim
for
says re-roll it.
Re-roll it. He's already got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll re-roll it. Thank you very much for letting us re-roll. Or unless you have somebody you want to give it to. But
Right.
Otherwise, yeah, we will re-roll it
Whoop.
to give it to somebody special. Not that you're not special, but not this time.
Not this time, Sim. You're not the special one. It's gonna be somebody good. Look who. Who's it gonna be, D? Nibelheim. It's gonna be Nibelheim. Nibelheim. I want Nibelheim to win because you always screw him. Cardi B.
It's gonna.
Cardi B.
It's gonna.
Kubo. It's gonna be Kubo. He's doing his fucking
No,
key.
she plays VR. She plays VR. No. Kubo.
Oh,
Guess
so
what?
close.
Guess what? She plays VR is getting it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, She Plays VR. You're getting Nock. I can't believe Kubo just won his own freaking key. What luck. What luck. Congratulations on getting She Plays VR. How great is that? And she does play VR. I don't know. I assume so. I don't know who
I
it is,
assume.
actually.
Yeah. I think it's a Mateo fan. That's the first time I'd seen her, so I am assuming
Awesome.
that.
Well, thank you for being here. She Plays VR, and thanks for hanging out with
Absolutely.
us tonight. And contact Todd, and he'll get you your key. And again, thank you to Alex for donating that. All right, guys. Let's talk about the first issue that we were going to talk about tonight. I want to get through this real quick. I don't want to go too long because we're already at like it's almost like 11:20 already. So this topic is about the Quest raising, Meta raising the price of the Quest 2, $100 on each one, and it's a weird week. I literally had people tagging me in Discords and messaging me and saying, I can't wait to hear your rant this week, and are you going to go nuts? And I had several messages saying, what's your stance? What side are you on? Are you mad? Are you not mad? And where are you going to be? And like to the point where I was surprised. I mean, I'm probably talking 15 or 20 messages
Wow.
from people that were asking me or tagging me. Like I literally was getting tagged in Discord saying at Matt Steady Cool is going to have a rant on this one, and there was several Discords that was seeing that, and it's very split between what people think about this, to the point where there was a few people in our community, not that they had arguments, but they basically had very deep discussions over this issue, and I think people are have very strong opinions on where they land, and we have not. The three of us have not discussed this. I didn't.
We talked about
to.
it briefly in the Labyrinth video, and then we decided, nope, let's save it for the show.
Yeah, we said let's not say what we all think, and then we'll go forward from there. So I'll put it out there. I'll put it out there first. I'll tell you guys what I think. I'll tell you what I felt right away, and then you guys can chime in, and you guys can give your opinions out there. So I am not a Meta fan, and that's why people probably thought that I was going to like completely kill
Lose
Meta
your mind.
here. Yeah, I was going to lose my mind, and and I'm hearing a lot of things. I'm hearing, how dare they charge $100 for 2-year-old hardware.
How dare they?
Yeah, and then I hear that I'm hearing they're only raising the price so they can make the Cambria look more affordable. I'm hearing they don't care about VR anymore. I'm hearing the Quest 2 is ridiculously priced at $400. At $399 and $499. I'm no longer recommending it. I'm hearing lots of these things, and I just don't understand. I don't understand people's thoughts here. Now, let me just say this right off the bat. This is not great. Okay, I don't want people to have to pay $100 more. So I don't think this is good. Okay, I don't think this is like, oh, happy times. The Quest headset's $100 more. I don't think this is the end of the world, and I don't think this is a sign that Meta wants to give up on it. First and foremost, I will say this: there is no way at $299 and $399 that they can ever put this headset on sale. I think they want to be able to put this on sale. They want to be able to have a Black Friday deal. They want to do packed in game giveaways with it, especially with the development teams that they already own. How do you do that, and how do you not lose even more money than you already are? Well, you raise the regular price to a higher price, and then you can put it on sale. Now, does anybody out there think that they're not going to have a Black Friday deal on the Quest 2, and you're going to be able to buy it probably for the exact same price you can right now, or $50 off, or whatever? And do you not think they're going to continue to pack in games? Now, I'm not completely happy that they're packing in Beat Saber, because I hate Beat Saber personally, but a lot of people like Beat Saber, and it's a known game. So it makes sense. And guess what? They own Beat Games. It's easy for them to pack it in.
It's a free game for them to pack in, right? Yeah.
And there's a lot of content creators out there going, they're only raising the price so they can make the price of the Cambria look good. And a lot of these people that I respect and I like. So it's difficult for me to say, and I'm not going to say who they are, but that makes 0 sense. The Camry is probably going to be $1,500. You think that making the Quest 2 $300, $400 and $500, that's going to make the Camry of $1,500 look more attractive? That's ridiculous. The Camry is still $1,500.
Yeah.
You think that $400 is a bad deal now? And the people out there that are out there going, this is not a good deal anymore. This is not a headset that I would buy now at $400. You are foolish and you're ridiculous. That makes no sense. We've been spoiled for 2 years on the pricing that they did. Spoiled, and that's why people have the opinions they have now. Not for any other reason.
I'm so glad that you have the same opinion as me because I thought we were going to argue about this like
Oh,
we did
really?
last week. Yeah.
I really thought none of us would agree on this completely.
I completely agree with you.
Look, and I know I know that
it's a good move.
And I know we're going to take some hit on this because there's a lot of people that have very strong opinions the opposite way. But I told Troy Gillis this earlier because he was one of the ones that messaged me. He's like, I'd like to know what you think. And I'm like, Troy, I've had 20 people messaging me, and I would like nothing more than to give you my opinion right now. But I said, it's a blessing and a curse that I have a talk show. Why? Because I can't say anything until Thursday. You don't think that me and Todd wouldn't have wanted us to put a video out just like every other content creator did that got huge numbers and put out, shocking, Quest 2 raises their price. I mean, I would have been, I was talking to my wife and I'm like, geez, I'd love to put a video out, but what do I do? How do I do that? And if I do that, I dishonor my show and a place where we should be talking about it and a place where we made this show to talk about these things. So, I was like, I can't really give my opinions on this yet. And I know, again, it's a hot topic, and I guarantee that we're going to have people that don't agree with us. And we'll ask Dee. I don't even know where she falls yet.
Yeah, I don't know where Dee.
But the last thing I'll say is this: the people that are like, how dare they raise the price on 2-year-old equipment? Again, I understand what you're saying, but show me another piece of equipment that is the same thing that is a more expensive price or is a cheaper price. You can't find one. So you can't, people are like, well, you can't charge more money for a 2-year-old cell phone. Well, no, but there's 20 different cell phones on the market. Where is your other standalone headset that you're going to go find that you can play PC VR on that has the specs of the Quest 2 that you can buy for $300? There's not one out there, folks. So the reason that they can charge $100 more for 2-year-old hardware is because there is no other current hardware that can do it. Now, will they be able to do it if Pico comes out with a headset that's better, that's cheaper? No, and they may have to change at that point. But right now, what are you buying? And to say that they're turning their...
When Pico comes out, they're going to put it on sale for $100 off.
Exactly.
And Quest will be on sale.
And that'll be right back at the same price it is now.
And Population 1 will be included. Beat Saber will be included. It is not a bad thing.
Yeah, again, is it great? I mean, do I want the price to be higher? No. Do I think
No.
there are going to be some people that question whether they should buy it now at $100 more? Of course there will be. But guys, Facebook has been eating shit on this for 2 years, man, to the point where they're starting to lose money. Okay, I didn't expect them to take a loss forever. Did you? Yeah. If you thought they were going to be able to do this forever and it was going to be okay, it doesn't work that way. They did this for a purpose, to get VR being talked about, to get it into as many hands as they can. They have accomplished that. Let them raise their price. Let people pay a little bit extra. You want to know why? Because I want them to be able to make money. I want to be able to put some money into some research. I want them to be able to hire people. I want them to be able to make some money in this department they call VR, so they'll keep it going. If they continue to lose money on VR, they're going to stop doing VR.
Right, and the price increase just brings the Quest 2 up to what the Quest 1 was when it was for sale. So it's really not that a far-fetched price for what we're getting. We've just been spoiled, like you said. Yeah. And people are just expecting to be spoiled, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I understand. It wasn't like I heard the news. I'm like, oh, yay, they're $100 more. That's not. But I just wasn't as outraged. I'm like, okay, you know what? Move on. They're giving you at least they're telling you. At least they're saying, hey, if you want to go get one now. It's going to go up $100.
It's not an overnight decision. Yeah.
I'm interested to see what the sales numbers are going to be from the time they made that announcement to when it kicks.
Oh, and there's a push for that too, for sure. That's exactly why they give you 3 weeks notice, because they know people who are waffling are going to be like, "Fuck, man, I do it now, I get $100 off." Run to Best Buy and grab
I forgot who it
one.
was in the chat that said this pushed a couple of people he knew to, or they knew. Forgot who it was.
This is
to
just
get
smart
Quest this
marketing.
week.
Yep.
You know?
Again, they're going to put it on sale, guys. I guarantee it. It was one of the first things I thought
Yeah.
of. I'm like, it makes sense. There's no way at $2.99. I think they've only ever had one like sale, and it wasn't even a sale. It was like you got a gift card, I think, or something from Target.
Yeah.
If
And that
you
was
bought
only
it.
available to Americans. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no way you can at $2.99. You're not putting this thing on sale ever. So how do you do like a big event? How do you know what I mean? They were doing the $30 referral
yeah.
codes, which was great. Okay, but that's not still on sale. You can't say the headset's on sale if you don't have a place to put it on sale. You don't have a room to put it on sale. So now they can. Now they can offer it for $50 off or $75 off, or they can pack in 3 fucking great games. I mean, if you could get the game and they gave you Beat Saber and they gave you not Supernatural because that's a paid game, but I don't know if they just gave you 3 games. What if they gave you
After
3
the
games?
Fall, Beat Saber and Shadowgate.
Yeah.
There's your $100 easy.
Why not do some pack-in games at this point?
Yeah.
They're going to do things. You think they're just going to raise their price and they're never going to? They have advertising. They're going to do stuff. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the worst thing in the world. I just wish either people go like want to jump off a ledge in this thing, or they're like the opposite way. Just be in the middle. You know, be like, okay, this kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. And it doesn't help that every content creator out there is going, "Oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. I can't believe it." Come on, guys.
They're doing it for views. It drives me nuts.
Dude, come on. It's not that bad.
It is
You know
not
what I mean?
that
And
bad.
I've had to bite my tongue now for like 4 days because I want to put if me and Todd could have went on and did like a little video together talking about it, exactly what I would have wanted to do. I really wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? This deserves to be talked about on our show, and I felt bad about not doing it. And that's why I told Troy, this is a blessing and a curse because we have a platform, but guess what? That platform is only once a week, and we have to wait.
Yeah, but right. A lot of the other content creators don't have this platform. They don't have a place where they can come and actually talk with the community.
Yeah,
and-
no, I don't
and
begrudge
express
them that they
themselves,
did what
but-
they did. I just
No.
wished I just really thought about it. We should do it. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So
It
I
would have
don't
done
know.
disservice to our whole platform if we had done it on a video instead of talking about it. So
And I think it was Dark Angel that mentioned this in chat earlier about what does this mean for the accessory prices? So like if you have to buy, a replacement controller, what's that going to do? Because there's been no word on that, right?
well, there are already accessories available. You can buy Quest controllers already on the
Right.
website today. I
Right.
think this $100 price tag is going to increase production, which is going to make more Quest 2 controllers and accessories available because you're going to have the money to do it. This is not a bad thing.
So you don't think the price of the accessories or anything is going to go up too?
Oh, maybe, but it's not going to be $100. It's not going to be 20%
Yeah.
like this one was or whatever. So
I mean, I hope nothing goes up, but I mean, we know that
Yeah.
things are weird right now. The
What
economy
isn't
is not
going
good.
up?
You know what I mean?
What
It's
isn't
I
going
going
have
up?
this
up. Everything's going
conversation
up.
with people all day at work with insurance.
milk has gone up 3 times.
You
Like,
know,
give me a break.
Yeah. Yeah.
food, fuel, everything.
Yeah, it just bothered me some of the arguments people were putting up. You know what I mean? The argument about how dare you charge more money for a 2-year-old technology, but that technology is still cutting edge right now because there's nothing better out there.
Yeah, if it wasn't cutting edge, there'd be 17 manufacturers making the same thing, like
Exactly.
Android phones. There's fucking hundreds of Android phones.
There's nobody here.
And there's
nobody
and
doing
there's-
it.
And there's one here. This one's like $2,600, but you can get an Android phone for $200.
Right.
You
Right.
can't do
And
that with the Quest headset.
those arguments work when you have a multitude of other games companies out there that are making the same damn thing but better. You can't.
Right.
Then you can't. Could you go charge $200? No. But it doesn't make that argument doesn't hold water now. Not with the Quest when it has no rival.
Right.
That technology is today's technology. It's not 2-year-old technology. It is today's technology because the headset that you could go buy right now would be the same headset. And they keep updating it. How many new things have we gotten since they came out with the Quest 2? AirLink,
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
hand tracking.
And huge improvements on hand tracking.
Every
Without having to
update.
put new cameras in my headset, by the way. It's just updates.
120 hertz,
technology is-
90 and 120 hertz.
Yeah.
This headset is not the same headset you bought 2 years ago. So look, guys, I understand the both sides of it. I am not a Meta shill, trust me. I am not a Meta fan. But when they do things badly, I'll kill them. If they do things right, I will. I'm not saying this is bad, right, or wrong. I'm saying I understand what they were doing here. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just saying some of the arguments that people are putting up to it, and some of the people that are taking it so much the other way, they're saying now this is not a headset that you can recommend to people, is completely ridiculous.
What else are you going to recommend?
Yeah, exactly. Where are you going?
Give me a break. That's such a stupid argument.
D, we didn't get your exact take on it. I think from what you were
We
saying, I
cut
think
you
we
off.
kind
Well,
of
no,
agree on it, but-
no, you're absolutely fine because I'm pretty much right there with you. You know, so I mean, am I shocked? No. What isn't going up? You know, what isn't price wise getting increased in this day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chris 9989 is 100% right. PSVR 2 hasn't shown a price or a full launch up yet, or launch lineup yet. And
Soon.
and people now, this makes me I've kind of been touting this for a long time. I don't think the PSVR 2 is going to be a $299 or a $399 headset, guys. Been saying this for a long time. If you this just makes me think I might be right, man, and I don't want to be right. Trust me. I have to go out and buy a PlayStation VR 2 just like everybody else. They're not giving me a headset. Sony can give two shits about me. They're not
Right.
giving me a headset. They're not giving anybody headsets. Brian Paul is probably not getting a headset. Sony doesn't do that shit. You know what I mean? They don't need to. But I'm gonna have to go out and buy one too. Do I want it to be $299? Absolutely. Do I want it to be $399? Absolutely. Do I think it's gonna be? I don't. I think it's gonna be a $600 headset. Been saying that for a long time. I think it's $699 or $499. I think $499 or $599 is very much where you're looking at. And now this decision that Meta has done just kind of points me more into that direction.
And remember, competition's coming at the end of this year. We're getting the Pico. We're getting, maybe not so much on the standalone headset in the North American market, but we are getting tethered headsets. We're getting the PSVR, obviously not until that spring now, but there's going to be competition. So with competition becomes a pricing war. So people need to be able to put these things on sale, and you can't do it at $299. So.
Yeah, agreed. Amber Manzer says she says, well, that and the software is new on it now, and it's again, yeah. I mean, it's this. The headset is unrivaled still to today. It's still the best head. It's still the only standalone headset you're getting right now on. Unless you're going Vive.
Right now.
You going Vive Focus? How much you paying for that? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Anyway. Yeah.
Nobody's doing that, dude.
No.
It's like, nobody's doing that. They have like 1% of users on Steam.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to go through and guys, leave me your comments, even if I can't read them off right now. I want to go back later. I'll look at them. I'll look at them all. If you guys think I'm way off base, let me know. Message me. I'm happy to have a talk about it for sure. I think the conversation's a good conversation. I like that people were. I love that people were tagging me. I thought it was great, man. I thought it was the interaction. I like that people. Well, some people just wanted to hear me lose my shit. That was number one. Some people just wanted me to
find that entertaining.
People were like, Mash is going to lose his shit, and then they were like messing with. But people were like, seriously, like, I would like to hear your opinion on it, and I'm glad that people were like actively looking for opinions and to hear things. So thank you, and thank you for waiting for tonight to hear them. So Z Storm is here. What's up, man? How you doing? And he says, Danny says, I also. What's up, Danny? How are you doing? It'd be cool to hang out and see you guys again. That was we had a lot of fun at CES. Wolverine says all of our headsets require $1,000 computer run as well. That's it. You're just not getting right now. You're just not getting anything that there's no match. There's no rival, unfortunately, right now. And there will be eventually, and that will hopefully help some things. But right now, no. Okay. They're jonesing for a rant in the episode. If I had time tonight, I was going to go back and try and pull every rant I had and do a mashup video of all the rants. But it would be, I don't know where they are.
Put it to the Monster Mash soundtrack.
I don't know. We have 52 episodes. I don't know. Have no idea what episodes they're in.
I started labeling them, so you'll see a few of them.
Yes, yeah. D went back and did.
Mash,
she has been doing some stamps, but not in some of the old ones. So
Yeah.
it would be an undertaking. Maybe we'll do that for another episode. It'd be fun. But I don't know. There's not as many as you
Something
think.
for the end of the
There's
year.
not that.
You
There's
know,
not that many.
a year
I
in
don't.
rants.
I'm calm, bro. I don't really lose my shit that
Yeah,
much.
you're the definition of calm.
Seriously.
Nash.
You gotta
Seriously.
keep it calm,
Yeah,
man.
dude, we're all mellow here, D. Have a gummy, yo. Just relax. It's
Have a gummy.
$100, man.
She's going to have a gummy. You're breaking the fourth wall, D.
Oh,
sorry.
You can't turn in your chair, yo.
Oh no.
Oh, you're not. Wait a minute. You're not in space.
You're not disappearing, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, Todd. What was the other topic that we needed to talk about? I don't even remember what we were talking about. We talked about it last night. And,
What would your favorite Walkabout?
That's right. I
New
forgot
release
about that.
download content be? In our video today, we talked R3 and Mash. Yours was Star Wars Collective.
Yes, the,
Empire Strikes Back. I think was your.
No, I said so. I'd like
Return
either
of the
the
Jedi.
I would I like either A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, or Return of the Jedi. And if I had to choose one, I would choose Return of the Jedi, just because it's got so many different locations. So
the locations. Yeah, right. Yeah.
There's so many different locations in
we had
that
to get
episode.
specific on that because you originally said one of the first three. I'm like, so
Yeah.
okay, first three,
Yeah,
4,
yeah.
5, and 6, or first 3, 1, 2, and 3.
I mean, OGs, the
The OG
originals.
3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And then D,
Yeah.
your thoughts for what should be the next DLC for Walkabout Mini Golf?
I love the thought, since this is Jim Henson Labyrinth, I'm like, what other Jim Henson thing? Fraggle Rock.
Yes, that was so
to
good.
see Fraggle Rock.
I was thinking about it after you said it, like even after we were playing it last night, I was thinking about all night long. There's so much you could do, like
Can you
the
imagine with
garbage
all the
monster,
Fraggles everywhere and
Oh my god, yeah.
like the workshop of the old man and the dog, and you've had the garbage monster outside, then you have the whole indoor, Fraggle Rock area.
Yep.
Dude, it's
Yeah, that would be
Henson.
good.
They're already in with Henson. Makes sense.
That's
Steve.
Could
what
be in
I'm
the works. Could be in the works.
Yeah. I did get a message from Mighty Coconut today saying thank you for the coverage and that they loved it. They thought we did a really good job. They said that they thought D was a little vulgar at times, but other than that,
Penis jokes everywhere.
Oh my god, dude! I thought you were going to take most of that shit out.
Get it, man. And then my DLC for Walkabout was Back to the Future. I think a Back to the Future
That'd be
montage
perfect,
or a tribute would be fucking fantastic. Never Ending Story, Michelle B says, and that did come up a couple times in our conversation as well. That would be really good.
Yeah. Oh, I want the whole where
There's so many they could do,
where
man.
Atreyu loses his horse.
Dude, no, that is one part that does not need to be on a course like that because that is traumatizing as a kid.
Come on, it would be great.
No, it wouldn't.
It would be so good.
No, it wouldn't.
You have to putt right through his skull.
Guys, we wanted to hear from you guys. Oh, that'd be good. We wanted to hear from you guys. So if you guys could mention in chat right now, what do you guys think? What would if you had one? If Lucas Martel came to you tomorrow and said, you Wolveraza are the winner of the Walkabout contest, and you get to choose any movie or TV series or book or anything that you can make into a course, what are you guys choosing? What's your one?
Pick?
What's your
Someone
one?
said Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings from Facebook.
That's excellent. That's
Amber
a very
Man.
good idea.
Oh, Game of Thrones from Kyle Kitchings. That's a great one.
Dude, I could see that one coming too, right?
That would be
Strange
true.
Brew.
That would be-
Strange
Yes,
Brew
for
for
Hell
sure.
yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Baywatch.
Baywatch.
Can you imagine?
Ooh, how about a Knight Rider one? That would be cool. A-Team.
Yeah. Stranger
Movies
Things,
are-
yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty relevant. So that'd be a good time to do a Stranger Things one right now. But Flintstones and the Jetsons, that'd be good too. Those are good. Flintstones one would be great.
Yeah. Dude, they can go for
And that
years.
matches Questy
on that.
graphics, right? Like they could totally do Flintstones. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing with the Jetsons. The Jetsons would be cool. How about like Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, right. Golfing through the Mystery Machine. Come on.
Oh my god. All the locations, I mean, there was so many different locations with in different monsters with Scooby-Doo. Tron, somebody the GTGT said Tron.
Oh
That'd be
yeah.
awesome.
Original Tron, yeah.
Walking Dead for Halloween. Hell yeah, that would be cool. Dark Crystal. There's another good one, Dark Crystal.
The remake
Which is
was so
also
bad.
another. Isn't that Jim Henson too?
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Pepper said Portal. The game
Porno? What?
Porno.
I don't think they'll do that, Pepper.
There's my buddy.
Thundercats. Hell yeah.
Thundercats.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. right, let's give
Willow.
away
Willow
another
would be
game.
another one. Yeah, get you set up. I'll keep reading. You guys set it up. I don't want.
We're gonna give away Shock Troopers. I can find
Shock
the
Troops.
Wait.
Yeah, again, thank you to Serial and Garage Collective. Shock Troops is amazing, guys. It's such a good game.
Yeah.
It's so deep. I haven't even played. I find it crazy that Mateo finishes all his games.
That's
that he reviews.
amazing.
That's
You know how much
crazy.
work
I
that
did
is?
not know that.
You know how much
Wow.
work that is? I mean, we barely have enough time to get a video out when we play it for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
A lot of
And I
times
think
I'm
3
playing
hours
stuff-
is good.
Yeah. Total Recall. That's another good one, Chris. Total Recall.
I was shocked when he said he plays
Rocky
them till to
Horror.
the end. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah. Ninja Turtles. The Beatles. I don't know about the Beatles. That would be a little Beatles tribute, I guess.
Aerosmith, maybe.
Minecraft. Minecraft would lend itself so well too, right?
Oh, it would. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Pierce Bragg says, I hear Roots finishes all his games too. Yeah. Superhero, Marvel superhero. Any
Willy
superhero.
Wonka. Yes, Mickey. That was the other one I was thinking about.
Oh,
Harry
yeah, that would be
Potter.
good.
There you go,
That
Kyle.
would be
Do
Inside the
you,
Trap
do you
Factory.
know how much a Harry Potter Walkabout golf would sell? Holy crap, dude. You could have Hogwarts Castle. You could just do a whole course just on Hogwarts Castle.
Yeah.
Buckaroo Banzai. I love that movie.
Mr. Tasselhoff.
Nice. Tass, what he won Shock Troops?
Shock Troops.
I won that today too.
Nice. Congrats, Tass. Way to go. Hell yeah.
Right.
All right, let's
We got Moss Book 1, Book 2, and then we'll do
yeah.
Kayak VR with the TAS paddle.
Yeah, and then what I'm also going to do, guys, right before we're going to go a little bit quicker right now because I want to try and get done here before the we're coming up on what 3 hours now.
Yes.
So I want to announce the winners of the Walkabout Mini Golf and Hello Real contest. We got 6 winners, right? 6? Yeah, we got 6 winners to do that tonight. I want to announce those. We've
6
had 'em
winners from
already.
each. Stones from
And I have 6 winners for the Walkabout Mini Golf and Hello Real contest, and then we have 5 winners from the Swordsman giveaway that I'm going to announce to do as well. Shadowgate, we are going to run one more week. We're going to run it because we didn't get enough posts up for Shadowgate this week, so I'd like to run Shadowgate because we only got like 2 posts up. So I'm going to run Shadowgate.
Yeah.
We'll announce Shadowgate. We'll run it again this week, so you'll have more opportunities to get in, and then we'll draw next Thursday for Shadowgate. But good call, Taz.
This is for Moss Book 1.
Yep, Moss Book 1. D. So far, Moss Book 1 or Moss Book 2 is your favorite?
I'd have to say book 2, but I
Oh,
don't want
just
to give
moved.
my reason why because I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
Yeah. Congratulations, Karina Stimson. You're awesome. And thank you for always being here and being a patron, and glad you won. Congratulations. Cool. Let's give away, let's say thank you to Troy Gillis and say thank you very much, Troy, and his wife, Amber, who donated another key. You know, they're crazy. They always want to give back to this awesome community. And Moss Book 2. I mean, how much better can you get right now? Brand new game, $40 game, dude.
Yeah.
$40 game,
that's-
and they just donated.
Troy, you guys are too nice. That's awesome.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Karina, just need to give us a couple days on the key for Moss Book 1. I'm waiting to get the key from
Oh no, Felipe!
Kayak.
Oh no, Nathan. Oh, sorry, Felipe.
Nathan Hicks, congratulations, Nathan Hicks. And sorry, Felipe, you were so close, dude. So close. But congratulations, Nathan Hicks. Another name I haven't seen before. That's cool. Nice to see. And super cool. Super cool. Thank you. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight and celebrating with us and being here for Mateo. So, all right, let's jam through. What do we got? Just the kayak left.
Yeah.
All right, let me announce the winners of the Walkabout Mini Golf and Hello Reel. So guys, this is what you're winning if you win the Hello Reel. So you either got one of these babies right here. This is the Hello Reel Golf Club that you can actually put your controller in to help you putt. And then this, Todd, I just got this the other day. This is the new one. And it's got a weight.
Yeah, I got that one. I got a black. Oh, the weighted one. I don't have that one.
Freaking heavy, dude. It feels like a real
cool.
freaking golf club. It feels like I'm holding a 7-iron. That's how what the weight is on this. And it's so well balanced. It's perfect. But I think I like this one because this one's like super light. And the controller itself is already light, so it does not feel like a golf club. This, it feels like a golf club, and it's got the real, it's a real golf club grip on it, which I love.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm holding a golf club. Just really well put together. And then the system, that ratchet system they use to hold the lanyard in place.
Yeah.
So basically you have your lanyard on your controller. So it's in your controller and you kind of wrap it in here. And this ratchet kind of like locks it in place and it's never going anywhere once it's in there. So very well done for Hello Reel. And thank you. They donated 12 of these guys. So there was 6 other winners and they were done by Walkabout on all of their platforms. We were done all kind of together, and they had their winners, and then we had these winners here. And I would like to congratulate. We had 3 quest keys for the game, and the DLC, and one of these. Okay, then we had 3 Steam keys, the DLC, and one of these. So we had 6 winners in total. The 3 quest 2 winners: Gabby Shackelford, Tim Borgilt, and Patrick Ginneman were the 3 quest 2 winners for the game, the DLC, and the Hello Reel Golf Club. So congratulations. What an amazing giveaway. You're getting freaking the game, the DLC, and a golf club.
Right. That's like $100 worth of stuff.
And then the Steam winners for the Steam key. And again, I can't, if you don't have Steam available to, there's nothing I can do about that. You can just you can donate the key back, or you can give the key to somebody else. You'll still get the golf club. You know what I mean? So you'll still have the golf club. You just won't get the key if you can't use it. But you can donate it to somebody else or give it to somebody else. But Alexander Alongard, Tim Fitzgerald, and Brent Kravillian. And we will announce all these. Todd can probably put a post up on Facebook tomorrow.
Yes.
And announcing all these in Facebook, so they'll be seen by a whole bunch of people. And we'll say congratulations to those people. And that's cool. D.
Yeah, super cool.
Who were the swordsman winners?
I don't know what order I got the names here, so I don't
Yep, just
know
give me your
how you
first
wanna
name. I'll
do
tell you what they won.
First one out of the gate, Michelle B.
Michelle B. Congratulations, Michelle B. Michelle B won the hoodie for Swordsman VR. How freaking great is
Nice.
that?
You write these down? Are you writing it down?
Yep, you can. Actually, if you want to keep doing it. You're doing a better job than me. Congratulations, Michelle B. It's an amazing hoodie. It's really nice. It's well done. And just send Todd your information. He'll get it to me, and then we'll send it right to Sin Studios, right here, Sin Studios, and they'll get it mailed right out to you. So congratulations. We just need a size on it. They don't only come in one color; they're black. So just one color, but just give me your size, and we'll get them sent out to you. All right, D. Who else?
Next, we got Nick Thompson.
Nick Thompson won a key to Swordsman. Congratulations, Nick Thompson. You won a game key to Swordsman VR. And same thing, just message Lamplighter. Lamplighter with 2 R's at gmail.com, and he will give you your game key. Nick Thompson. No spam in the kitchen.
No spam in the kitchen.
I was wondering if you're going to recognize who that was
course,
in the regular way.
Of course. I never forget. Denise, I never forget.
Yeah, Dennis.
No.
Too funny. All right, what do we got, D? Who's next?
Next
Did you write that one down? Nick
I did,
Thompson?
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You're not doing it in notes. Okay, I got you.
Next up, we have Carlos Eduardo.
Oh, another Carlos Eduardo. We used to be with
we
our.
have a lot of new people on this list.
Yeah, he used to be here actually. I think in chat for a while. He used to come to the shows. I don't know.
He used to come to the show.
I don't know if time-wise if it works out for him anymore, but yeah, he used to come to the shows. Congratulations, Carlos Eduardo. You won the second game key for Swordsman VR. Congratulations.
Nice try, Nibelheim.
Dropping my email address so people
He's like,
remember.
that's me. I'm Carlos. Hola.
Hola.
Oh shit.
Next
All right,
up,
D, what do you got?
Seth Mason.
Seth Mason, you are the great winner of the mouse pad for Swordsman VR. And this mouse pad is like this long. It's like this wide. It's like the whole map of Swordsman in a mouse pad. There
Like
you
one
go.
of these.
Yeah, but
This is
bigger.
my-
It's
this is
like
my old
double it.
school Warcraft
Yeah,
one.
it's bigger than that one though. Yeah. That's a that's a pretty cool one too though.
I love it.
All right, last one, D, is for the hat.
Last but
The
not
hat.
least,
Who's winning the hat?
Tyler Hernandez.
Tyler Hernandez. There you go. Congratulations, Tyler Hernandez. Holy crap, that's a lot of freaking winners, man. I mean, it's
I
been
know, right? Like,
exhausting.
we gave away 20 things today.
It's been exhausting doing all these giveaways. We still have one left. We're gonna give away Kayak and the
Oh yeah, right. We still got that.
and
the paddle.
The paddle from Tass.
Attachment.
We'll bring Tass in for that one so he can show it off, and we'll give that away, and then we'll say goodnight. Sorry for the long show, guys. Just because it was a Mateo show and it was a anniversary show. It took forever, and we just had a lot to give away. And I wanted to show them all. So I'll tease real quick before we bring Tass in for the last one. Next week, actually starting tomorrow, we have another Hello Real giveaway in conjunction with Real Optics. So keep an eye out for the Facebook group, and I'll probably have a post in YouTube that you can comment there too. You're going to have multiple chances to enter. So you'll have probably 4 or 5 chances to enter. But oh, it is really Nibelheim. Nibelheim is Carlos Eduardo. He just messaged me.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't
That is
believe
funny.
it.
He's like, no, it really is me. So yeah, you'll have multiple chances to enter. This is going to be for a couple of Snow Fox Pros from Hello Real and some lenses from Real Optics. So it's going to be a cool giveaway. Details will be in the post tomorrow. And again, there'll probably be like 4 or 5 different ways for you to get entries. So multiple entries, the Snow Fox Pros, a couple of those to give away, and a few of the lenses from Real Optics. And that's going to run probably for about a week. Hopefully we'll draw the winners next Thursday. But holy crap, man, another giveaway. And then we still have the Shadowgate one out there, like Tass mentioned, for the coins, the wands, and the shirts. And we're going to run that one more week. So you still can enter for that one. So get in. We'll have some more posts this coming week to give people more chances to get into that. But dude, how much stuff can we give away, man?
I know, right?
I need a break.
Yeah. I was gonna go into VR after this, but now I just want to go to bed.
I know. I'm going to bed. Go to bed. I'm gonna eat dinner and then go to bed. It's almost midnight. I'm like,
Yeah,
Dinner?
something to
You
do.
mean popcorn?
well, that's dinner.
Yeah.
Popcorn's dinner.
It's the same thing, D. Come on.
I
It's the
know.
same thing.
It's all in the hip. It's all in the hips, B. It's all in the hips.
Gotta remember that. Whoever's on our teams for Walkabout. No shock troops. We gave away shock troops, did we not? Awesome Tatum said no shock troops.
I think.
Yeah, we gave away shock troops to
Who was-
Mr.
Yeah, we did.
Tasselhoff.
Just like
Yeah, Tass won the shock troops. Congratulations, Tass. And yeah, it's a very good game. Actually, I think we were gonna give away 2 copies. I think I was gonna give away 2 copies.
I don't know. I only have 1 copy in the notes.
It's so damn good. I'm gonna buy another copy because it's such a good game. Let's give away one more. Let's spin one more time before we do that.
Spin that wheel.
Shock troops. We'll give one more winner away.
I can't
And
wait to
I'll
try it.
I'll buy this one because Cyril's such a good freaking dude. He gave us the key. He deserves
He
it.
did,
The
yeah.
game deserves to be bought. It's such a good game that I will buy it out of my own pocket.
Yeah, whoever doesn't win, go. It's $10. Go buy this game. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
really. Go buy. Everybody should have this
$10.
game. It's such a good game. It's such a fun game to play. It's way deeper than I even thought it was. I mean, there's this progression of it. Your character.
Mark?
Is that your wand?
Oh, Guido!
Yeah, it's the replacement
Hey.
wand.
Look, Guido, you came back just in time. Look at
Oh,
that.
is he here? I know he left
He
earlier.
just
Came
popped
back,
in.
yeah,
He
he
hasn't
just popped
missed
back in.
anything.
Boom! There you go, bro.
Oh, yay.
Congratulations, dude.
That's
That is
awesome.
a freaking awesome game, dude. You're gonna love it. It's an awesome game. I love it. I'm gonna do some gameplay of that game. It's already out and people have already done it, and but I just want to play it again, and I think I'll record it and I'll just put it out there so people can watch me go through it and have a fucking good time playing it. So I might do that. Congrats! Couldn't happen no nicer, man, and I appreciate it. All right, let's do Tass. Show us what you got,
Yeah.
bro. What are we giving away with Kayak?
So I've tried to do a background that would work well here. Nice calm
Looks
waters.
good.
Yeah,
But
right.
basically, we're giving away. You'll get a set of these, which right and the left, which lets you attach it to a pole. There are also other sizes. So there's a cricket bat size.
Oh yeah.
There is a 1-inch PVC pipe, and then a 1-inch wood dowel. And so you can actually use them for different things, depending on what you get. I actually just realized you could use this as a wizard staff if you just put one on the end of it.
That's cool. Yeah, right.
But anyways, yeah, they just fit on, and you can either put them at the end of the poles, or some people have found if you actually put them more towards the center, and then you have it on the outside edges.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can basically adjust it where you want it. Comes with 4 screws
Tighten it
to
down.
secure it to whatever you pick, and then you've now got kayak paddle.
Cool.
Off you go.
Very
And so
cool.
for the giveaway, like I said, we're giving away a set of these. There are 32 on the store plus shipping, or if you don't want this, you could do a $30 store credit for whatever you want.
Hell yeah, there
So
you
you
go.
just let me
Who
know.
wouldn't want those, man? You're gonna get the game. You might as well have the freaking paddle.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Only
And
way
then,
to play
yeah,
it. Hey, and we just had a
PVC pipe.
$20 super chat from freaking Guido, man. Thank you, dude. That's super nice.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's
Said,
awesome.
Guido said, he said $20 super chat. He said, sorry, missed most of the show. Happy anniversary, guys. Great job. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. You rock, man. Always. And I'm glad you got a chance to play the game. So that's amazing. What do you got
And
there?
if you have the Mag Stock Plus system, you can
you
also
probably
make
use
a
that.
kayak paddle using.
Oh,
I can do that.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
So you can do it just as a straight line, or you could even come
yeah.
around if you have enough to put them so the rings are facing in on you. So that's another option. Although I probably need to make a rounded, bar option.
Yeah.
But yeah.
For the amount of
so-
times people are gonna play it, it's
And
probably
this is
fine.
the replacement wand that needs to just get separated from its.
Oh yeah, be careful. Be careful.
It's a little more durable than you think.
It
And
made
then
it.
I
It's
just want to
done.
touch on one other thing.
Shoot.
I've got a giveaway that's been going on this month. It ends in 3 days at the end of the month. Let me put the link in the chat.
Mhm.
First prize is a $200 store credit, and then there are 4 $25 store credits.
Hell yeah,
Ends
man.
at the end of the month. So check it out on Gleam. And yeah, that's what I got.
Cool.
And then just different items.
That's
so
awesome,
yeah,
dude.
go for the giveaways. And if anybody has
Right.
any questions, I do also have a Discord, which is on the Gleam link. You can get there and hit me up anytime. It's been a
Absolutely.
busy new development of time.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. Pal Horse Rada says now you just need a Klingon Batleth game for that. Hell yeah.
Well,
dude.
you can actually,
Hell yeah.
if you look at one of these images that goes by, that one right there, the kayak paddle.
It
someone
looks
pretty
like it,
much
right?
made one.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, it totally does.
All right, this is for Kayak and the MrTass paddle.
Yep.
Is there a name for the MrTass paddle? The
Paddle Plus.
the mag paddle.
The Paddle Plus.
Pro?
The Mag Paddle Plus Pro.
I think we're gonna have a new winner. Either way, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and I can't see it anymore. Oh, there it
Myth's
is.
Pal. Awesome. Myth's Pal.
Yeah, Paddle Plus.
That's so cool. Paddle Plus. Magstock Pro Paddle Plus.
No, just Mag Stock Plus. It's all pluses. Everything's a plus because it can be
Everything.
used
Hey,
for multiple things.
I
You know.
agree, bro. Hey, I agree. As long as it's not the Erector, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It wasn't a bad name. It just has bad connotation.
It was a bad name.
It was bad.
Hey, growing up they had a
Dude,
record
it
set,
wasn't
so what do
very
you
good.
want?
No, you're right. You did, but you know.
You know what we're saying. No, you don't want an erection as part of your name, dude. You don't want to be the MrTass erection.
But you know what?
That's
You
not good.
remember that. You don't remember Mag Stock Plus.
Oh, I remember it.
I do remember. Yeah, you're right. I do remember the erection.
There you go.
I just don't know if you want to be remembered for the erection.
True. That is true.
You know who else wants an erection?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
Take
she
what you
does.
can get.
Yes, she does.
So yeah, now I get the fun task of separating the wand from the support.
Good luck,
More durable
Tass.
than you think.
Thank you for giving that away, man. You rock. We appreciate it. You're always out there helping, and congratulations
Paddle.
on
Sure.
congratulations on
Paddle
1 year.
Erector.
congratulations on 1 year as well for you, because you've been a part of the show, helping out with the multiverse, man. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
All
It's
right.
all good.
Thank you, man.
Damn.
Thank you. All right, guys. So let's wrap this thing up, man. We've been going for a long time. It's been such a good show, man. I mean, number one, having Mateo on here is freaking amazing, and I love that guy, and I can't wait to do it again with him. And man, we just keep having more good guests and more good guests, and they just always work out good. And we've done a really good job picking really good guests to have on. And we're not a guest show in any means. We're, you know what I mean. There are shows out there that do guests way better than we do.
Yeah.
I just want to bring in people that I want to talk to. And that's just the main thing.
Yep.
So we don't bring people in just to bring people in. You know what I mean? So again, there are other places where you can go find a lot of those other people. Mainly, we want to bring people in that we really have a passion to talk to, and we think that would really kind of go well with us. And that's what we'll continue to do because we like it. And the next one, we got Brad. Sadly, it's Bradley's
Yes.
coming.
Sadly, it's Bradley's in the house.
That is going to be fucking
I
awesome.
can't wait, dude. It's gonna be so awesome.
September 8th. September 8th. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks, everybody. We got 58 people still hanging around with the 3
I can't believe we got
amazing.
58 people here. The numbers tonight were fantastic. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you to Guido for the $20 super chat, and thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who hung out tonight. Thank you for the 1 year of support for the show. I was looking back and watching some of those early shows, and some of those early people that were watching when I had the first 2 or 3 viewers are still here, man. They're still here. Daniel Nelmar was one of the first people. Alex Milan, Alex VR. He came to it was like our 3rd show. He came in and said hi, and it means a lot over the years. And thank you to everybody who's come in and found us along the way, and has grown with us and seen Todd come in and really fill a big role on the show, and Dee do the same as well, and then Tass and helping out as well. And thank you to all the Patreons that make everything worth it, and help us do everything we're doing. And we just want to say thank you, guys. We really appreciate it. And here's to another year. I want to do this. I want to keep doing this. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and I don't want to give it up in any way. So I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys do too. So let's keep doing it, right?
Not going anywhere.
Good deal. Hey, you going anywhere?
No.
Call of Duty, bitches.
Oh.
No more Call of Duty. We get too much man.
I was tired until you said that. I can go for a round or two. Come on, gun game. We can do this.
No. Stop.
If we've had a good show, let's not ruin it with your Call of Duty stuff. All right, guys, let's wrap this thing up. Let's say thank you very much. If you guys could, before you leave, there's 58 of you here, go thumb up the video. It really helps. It's a small, simple thing. It takes 1 click, but it really helps the video. We really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to us, please subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell, because if you don't hit the bell, you don't know when we go live, and you don't know when we drop new content, which will be pretty much almost every day. So thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate it. Here's to another year. Thank you very much to this guy right here, Todd. Do you rock? We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.